All right. This is going to be fun. I get to challenge is down, which means I get to score this bad boy via paper.
You have paper?
I do have paper. So I think we got it named correctly. So Hive Mind should be up.
See if that's got some ink.
I got a pen. All right, so we're Group C, Stage 1. Is it back?
Loaded, but it may be intermittent. I don't know. We'll see. Did any of those scores work?
Many of them did.
Loaded conveniently for me twice.
That's cool. We'll hit the
Throw
roof.
the chase is pretty egregious. Did not. Oh, I see.
Hey, we finally got it.
Pretty egregious at the bottom of the last game. That's the one that didn't update. We can use Hive Mind to make sure it's correct, but do you remember the score?
Yes, 3-1. Thank you, ads, invasive ads. Nope. Come on.
Alright, so now we'll try to run off Group C.
Challenge is having fun today. There we go, 3-1. Hey, it correctly reported it. So yeah, it caught itself up. It's correct.
Okay, so it looks like Shalom heard the prayers, and it seems to be operating again. So we're going to keep going business as usual. Okay, Group C, get ready. You guys are on main cab in the front. Group C. Group D, you are on deck very shortly in the back cab.
It's updated for us, so
Internetica is not being kind. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. Let me double check and make sure we're streaming. Yes, we are streaming.
oh, I didn't change the name.
I changed the name.
So it's just whatever first stage.
Yes. Still nothing on the challenge.
It's got to be still like working. I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't get it to. I need to hit start.
If you want to go with a pen and paper to get it started, but I can't see who's up.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Well, will this tell us the matchups?
No, it's looking at the challenge.
Well, we won't know their top and bottom positions, but we will know the fact that it's round robin. They're all going to play.
Right.
So we could just fudge that. And
But I don't even know who's in the group.
Give me back this way, or we have to cross it over here, and then we'll keep it trip. That's the lead for our right now. So mine is having a lot of problems. It is pretty good. It has a good battery life. Salon is having issues. We're trying to go mobile, like manual with this now, because it's Salon itself. Oh, it's down. Oh, sweet.
Okay, all right, we got it. We got it for a moment.
We're getting kind of super fucked right now.
Just hit start.
Definitely have to have the redundancy. And you've got that. You're good with that there. I've got this.
If I can get a match setup, yes, but I'll go ahead and write them down. Sorry, you're getting to hear producing on the fly here. Always prepared for it to hit the fan. And somehow it always does. All right, so space docking and cornographic content going to start us off.
C, here we go. Up first, space docking on gold versus pornographic content on blue. Pornographic and space docking. Bye-bye. 60-second warm-up. Hold for the main game, that's what we tell you. On deck will be RUNSFL and another team, which we'll see once Challenge comes up.
All right, so unfortunately you won't be able to see the name teams. All right, who's gold team?
Gold team is space docking. Blue is pornographic content. I'm going to leave this clipboard here just for shits and giggles. I gotta go play my match.
This is a warm-up, guys. All right, so I'm going to be manually scoring this. Space docking and cornographic content. Space docking is your gold team. Yes, space docking on gold, cornographic content on blue. Looks like they're going to do a warm-up now. That was not the warm-up, apparently. I'm going to keep hitting challenge refresh. Heard. So warm-up match incoming. Again, thank you for sticking with us on the stream. We're at Glitch Bar where everything is working perfectly inside here, but the gateways be failing when it goes to challenge, which is causing all kinds of hell. Hive Mind's up and running, but without the challenge to look at, we can't really label the teams. So yeah, we're hoping that they get that one back post haste, because I don't know how many matches I can run like this. Wouldn't be a kick. Yeah, no, I hear you there, Hell. It's okay. I got a pen and paper just for this reason. You can see it right here. I wish I could just at least get a listing of all my group teams, you know? That would help this quite a bit. Cornographic content is on my co-commentator JC's team. He is lined up on Skulls. Just gonna switch a little bit here. Space docking, there we go. Shoutouts to Maya, who is the reason that their name's Space Docking. See her on the cab, I'm sure. You can go to solo.to/KQSFL. Just sort of know what's happening. All right, we are live? What is going on? We're in a warm-up here, and I cannot see it on the screen, just like you. All right, I'm going to stop them after this warm-up for sure. There we go. All right, I'm going to be able to score this one. The next one, we shall see. All right, so we're getting ready right now. Blue team is cornographic content. Space docking is the gold team. Those are correct. Those names are correct. We just don't have the team names right. And we are live right now. Nice J there from the gold queen. Cornographic, sorry, space docking's queen. Space docking being queened by Keat from Chattanooga. 3 warriors up, 2 speeds for space docking, and no, not a queen kill. Got a wipe though. All right, let me just use generic names because I can't track everybody. Keith gets another queen kill. All right, big snail pressure here from Gold. Blue trying to fortress up, bring it back. They got a wipe, so let's get as much snail progress back as we can. Like Blue Skull is just sitting on the gate. Gold does have control of the speed gates, and they're using that to their advantage, stacking speed drones. They got to get some of them converted into warriors, though. Gold Queen in a bad place. Takes an egg there. They had snail progress.
I know. So what I'm going to see is, can you screen cap the games?
All I can do is write it down.
This tab is on them, right?
No.
So just screen cap, like make a snippet of how they won and write what team was on what. So
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just do a snip when all 4 games are done. Just make a snip.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to do it? Okay.
Not with the snipping tool.
Okay, so all you do is just drag, and then it snips. If you're okay with that.
So new,
Yeah, new.
and then drag that whole thing right there.
Yeah, so right now I don't want it to capture, but yeah, you just take the 4 when they're done. So Day Night Dusk,
Okay.
Twilight,
Okay.
just screen cap it, write what team was on what side, so blue was this, gold was this,
Okay.
and then
I won't know the matchups after this match, though.
I know, neither
Okay.
will I.
Cool.
So we'll figure that out after,
Go.
if you don't mind.
I'll do my best, yeah.
And then if anything, just we'll figure it out. Just save it as something. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Don't need to apologize for challenge going down. These things happen. All right. Let's see. Both queens still have an egg. We had Gold with snail pressure all the way toward their cage, and Blue has managed to pull it all the way back. Good job, Cornographic content. Gold Abs being the hero last up and gets a queen kill. Needs to address the snail as well. Snail's in the basket. Gotta go. Gotta send it right now. Last minute feed connects. Can they drag it back? They got another warrior up somehow, some way. If I'm Blue Queen, I'm tagging that last gate, those last gates. You are form up. We got 3 warriors. They managed to kill off both the escorts. There's a wipe. Queen's in the death position. Blue tags the gates. This should be all but over but the crying. Yeah, no way to get warriors. This is a terrible position for Gold Queen. I understand why you're there. Hover transfer to get the kill. Gets a gate tag. Needs a warrior right now. You cannot get a gold warrior up fast enough if you are this team. Another nice feed. Okay, one more Gold Abs coming up. It's going to take one more hero mode. Gold Queen in there in a bad place. Gold Abs Queen can die. Gold Abs cannot die. Gold Abs absolutely has to stay alive here. And gets killed. There's another wipe. They get one more warrior though. But the blue closeout happens. Good fight there. Cornographic content goes up 1-0. But Space Docking really fought hard there at the end. I'll keep hopefully refreshing challenge, because again, I don't know how much longer I can score this manually. Fortunately, Hive Mind is working perfectly, so in theory we have the stats. Hey, we temporarily have it back up. Hold on, I'm taking a picture of the map. All right, I at least know what order of matches there's going to be if challenge goes down again. All right, I'm gonna let this one run without Hive Mind actively scoring it. It appears we have challenge back, hopefully for good. But we are keeping track here locally. 2 warriors form for gold out of middle. Blue getting their full squad up, thanks to the left and right gates. Blue Queen in a rough position. Good support from Blue abs, although Blue Queen peeks out there and gets punished by Keith. Still 3 warriors looking good as far as the warrior composition. They kill a warrior and get another one up, now down to 1. Checks his last up, and all gates are controlled by Blue. The hunt continues. We're off the rope. Good job here by Gold Checks. Who is that? I don't know. Holy, tell me who Gold Checks is, because that's a hero. Second warrior's up, and there's a third. They lost their second warrior in a shuffle. I didn't see where. All right, Gold Job doing a good job controlling the space above the snail as it was getting wet. They go ahead and kill off the Blue Fortress. Blue has to regroup. They're getting some snail progress back. All warriors are alive for gold as it comes back. They're looking good right now. Up an egg. Blue's fortressing over center gates, but can't get any drones to center gate, and gets punished on a quick rise as the Blue Queen a little bit too obsessed with the snail at that moment. Tagging speed, cycling, trying to get more warriors. Blue feeds. That speed snail, eating them in a hurry. Gold Queen, most comfortable hovering over the center gate. We've seen this formation before. They get it again. Speed's on the wrong side. Speed needs to cycle around and push in Blue skulls. That would end the fortress here, or end the fight over middle gate. All right, Blue has control of the snail again. They pick off a warrior. Sorry for not having the names all straight. Oh, Blue looking to set up a pinch and then tried it one too many times. Alex got understandably nervous, dove through, and Keith got the punish. 3 kills there. Did Keith get them all? We'll see after this. Keith gets 2 of the 3 queen kills. 3-0 on the map. Good job. And it is 1-1. Again, space docking on gold, Cornographic content on blue. Cornographic content is our all-Ohio team from a combination of Columbus and Cincinnati. Docking a Minneapolis and Chattanooga team. Keith, the queen from Chattanooga. Maya is who this is named after. That is, where's Maya at? Well, wherever Maya is, she does the docking symbol all the time, and that's why they're named Space Docking. All right, Blue fully formed. Gold can't get a warrior up. Trying very hard to get one warrior. Oh my goodness, nice sweep twice in a row. And they pick up a queen kill. All right, gold finally gets up 1. It's Gold checks. Has to stay up. 1 forms 2. Nice feed. as they're trying to slow snail progress. Queen gets caught in the no-no zone. Out of there. Okay, they have control of the snail. They have 2 warriors now. Blue's forming a 3rd warrior. Doesn't need to lose that one. I hate fighting over that low center gate in the dusk. You can tag left, you can tag right, and there's just not much more you can do safely as queen. Nice kill there from Keats. Just chases down a warrior on the ceiling, gets caught on the nub. Cycling down, trying to pinch that last warrior. It's Stripes. Stripes manages to hold off the pinch long enough to get a 2nd warrior there, and he goes down immediately. Snail's continuing to trug for the gold team. Again, that is docking, space docking. Good defense of the pinch there from Gold Skulls. Keeps his queen safe. Thank you for your service as a queen player. Oh, they form up a warrior over right gate, does blue, but lose a warrior into progress. I think Gold Skulls was diving through to try and deny the gate and found a warrior there and just, oh, I'll take that. Another first queen kill there for the gold team. All right, gold is on last, but they have snail progress. Again, cycle up, stay above the triangle. Yeah, keep trying to play some tricks in the wrap. Might have it here, though. Might have it. Can he do the J on last? It's kind of high pressure. Yeah, he's out. All right, both queens on last now. Big snail progress. Gold queen retreats to the fortress. Just going to stay low, guide it in herself, or try to. Blue queen clears a warrior on the opposite side. It's not quite full hero mode. Here's snail closeout position. Gold queen tagging gates. Keep doing the right thing. There's a wipe. Just too much pressure. A snail closeout as it usually happens. A nice dusk map. Gold up 2-1 now. Again, that is space docking. Space docking, that's Keat from Chattanooga. Omaha Polly E from Minneapolis playing flex. Parker from Minneapolis, Maya from Minneapolis, and her first travel tournament, and Justin from Chattanooga. I'd like to thank everybody for coming all the way out here to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Glitch Bar, where we are having the Hive City Classic 3. The arcade is lit. We have quite a few spectators just watching the stream. We'll be playing Killer Queen all day long, and you'll hear my voice continue to degrade as this continues. So we're going to Twilight. Here we go. We're active. Space docking up 2-1 versus Cornographic content. Justin from Chattanooga now sub for Napalm. Man, you guys are on it. Thank you. All right, early snail control for Cornographic content. The Corny team from Ohio. Full gate control now for blue. One warrior up, but no warriors in the vicinity trying to clear that last warrior. They're trying to work on stenching the queen first. Blue queen continues to do the chores. Wipes the entire team, and now because of those chores being done, there's a wipe and blue has all the gates. Unfortunately, they're not unable to hold the wipe for long. I don't see really any berry pressure. Now they're starting to, nope, only 4 in for gold side, 3 in for blue. Second warrior forms for the gold team. They have a speed gate as well. Nope, never mind. Again, blue queen, that's Cornographic content's queen, diligently doing the chores. Gets step ledge there. Didn't mean to touch that ledge. Gets caught on it. Johnny on the spot right there is Parker, who just rises and kills the queen. The split strat, I don't know, it's weird. Have 5 berries in for blue and some minor snail progress. Alex does a good job getting out of there. Oh, and just gets caught, loses track of the queen, hiding in the middle of the map. The weird 3 vertical wrap system of Twilight map. I've been victim of that myself. It's about even on, oh my goodness. Another time touching a ledge, didn't mean to. Alex gets popped. So gold team wins the set 3-1. Challenge is back.
RUNSFL on gold, Baltimore Brawl remix on blue. On deck for main tab, Cornographic content, RUNSFL 06.
I forgot to screen cap that one.
I have, oh, what's still here?
What?
Oh, no, that's just the last game.
You're going to see it by the one before this. Hold them off, okay?
Yeah.
So we're live. This is up. It's active, but I'm not getting the matches here. See, it's not.
It's not yet. They're not coming through now. Yeah, Challenge is still working.
Oh, they haven't hit it. We could save this. That's the thing we need, right? Then that's right. Yeah. So we have this. It's
yeah,
right here.
You have it? Yes.
New.
Right, the 4. So blue, gold.
Group C, round 1, map 1. Why isn't this pulling from the challenge?
I think Challenge is having still problems where it's not integrated correctly. So we'll have to run each one of these separate.
Okay.
And just record the actual feed from Hive, which hopefully that will show. It's like the recent games feed, but it's whatever it is trying to do with Challenge is still
Well,
not fixed.
run SFL versus Baltimore. I'm ready.
It's under 30 or 60 second warm-up.
All right, we have Run SFL on gold and BB Remix on blue. They're doing a warm-up match right now. And challenge has crashed again. Well, at least I got some matches that I can look up on my phone for a little while. Fun times in Fort Lauderdale today. It's actually going great here. The venue's nice, feels really spacious up in the booth. Have 2 cabs today, one in the back room, one in the front room. You're watching the main cab in the front room right here. Got a nice spectator crew watching the whole thing. Beautiful, beautiful day. Sorry for those who had snow in Portland. It's like 80 degrees here. But hey, I can blame my lackluster commentary on me tracking the score via paper, pen and paper. We're doing this 1970s style here at Glitch Bar. Eventually the website will come back up and then everything will look good. Thankfully the stream's holding strong, so there's that. And I got Hellcat being my fact checker, which I desperately need. All right, the battle over middle is won by exactly nobody. Gold Stripes gets up their gate, and that makes 3. Oh, and it goes down. Oh, Gold Queen in a tough spot. Gets out of there. Again, Gold is RUNSFL. So they are a storied team here in South Florida. But as a non-South Florida native, I actually don't have the full story there. They have a historian, but they weren't able to get them in contact with me in that moment. BB Remix, of course, just promoting actively their big tournament coming up in, I believe, May, early May. And by the way, blue checks is Abby, and Abby is my effing hero. So I'll never stop saying it because we owe her everything for creating Hive Mind, which is holding strong, by the way, as Challenge is doing weirdo stuff. There we go. All right, quick check. Both teams have 1 egg to spare. Snail has gone exactly nowhere. Still a big skirmish. No real clear map dominant team at this moment. Although Gold Snail looking to come out of the tunnel here shortly. They have speeds, and they've stacked 2 of them have gold. All right, Cornographic Content has control of the Snail in the tunnel. Little fight over underneath center gate, and everybody apparently loses. All right, looks like we might be having another famine in this one. We have 31 berries left, so I guess there's a lot more deaths to happen before that's the case. But oh, quick rise and another kill there from Gold Skulls. That is, I can't. Hellcat will provide you with the information of who Gold Skulls is, but yeah, manages to come out of the tunnel, swoop around, kill the queen, and then keep the hover transfer going to kill 1 more warrior. Just a personal killing machine for the blue team. Thank you. That is JP. Again, still not a super map dominant performance by either team. The Snail buried dead in the center of the screen. Both queens diligently tagging gates. That 1 egg might be, oh, that was super dangerous. I don't know how. Don't know how Seijo is alive at this point. But hey, we take that on last, peeking out. Starting to get a little wobbly here for Blue Queen. They still got warriors though, so. Sebastian, that's his Blue Queen. My sources say Baltimore's best queen, Sebastian. I've never been to Baltimore, so I just have sources. Oh, quick. So Blue Abs comes up speed uses the iframes to punish the queen and takes that swag egg. And Blue Ab's still on a nice run here. That's Todd. Capping the ledge. Oh, heat check. Goes for the J. Tries to kill the entire team. Almost had it too. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You get that many kills. You get one spicy challenge. And I'll let it go as the queen. All right. Blue fortressed over the snail, has right gate, trying to get 3 warriors from a bottom position. Okay. Moving it. Sebastian checks out to go do the chores. Tagging, doesn't tag the speed. Lets Abs form as a speed drone. And in the squabble, they're going to lose their snail progress. Both queens are actually Sebastian. Great. Not at all confusing for me. So we have both queens named Sebastian. Both teams unnamed because challenge is down. I'll reset you. It's RUNSFL. Oh, and I looked down and missed the final queen kill. Gold takes it. That is RUNSFL on gold, getting the win. BB Remix is your team on blue. Abby, 24 bump assists. Hello. Let me guess. That's why she made Hive mine. She's a bump assist queen and just loves it. Gold skulls with the Hattie also. A 24 bump assists. That is pretty cool. Nobody else got 1. She got 24. Holy cow. How does that even work? All right. Blue Queen diving through the map. Gets a nice kill. Gold Queen doing the job of chasing that queen, erasing every single thing that Sebastian B wants to do. Sebastian G just turns it back to gold. Speed Snail coming back onto the bridge, goes ahead and jumps off. Back on the Speed Snail. Blue has 2 warriors here and a wipe. Nope, got 1. Gold gets 1 from the left gates. Tag those gates, tag those gates. There we go. And the Gold Queen leaves the tag gates and immediately loses the warrior, so now the warrior advantage is gone. The team's having trouble dealing with the queens on both sides of the map. 3 warriors here, good place for Gold. Has map control and a wipe. Okay, here we go. Snail's moving. We have a wipe. Gonna get Blue Abs not forming out of the left gate, but a queen kill happens because they sent the wrong person to deny that form. Not worth. All right, Abs up in the center gate. Blue controlling right gate. Nope. Dives away. Gets a kill. Kind of step ledges there. Hits the ledge and catches the warrior off guard. Gets a free kill for it. Meanwhile, the Gold Snail looking to get wet. It's getting close. Another warrior comes up. Blue stripes another against the flow of things. Queen kill for Blue. Blue Queen might just steal this map for himself. And a quick rise and an absolute wipe. What is that, a P dive? Just Gold Skulls rises up from the pineapple, destroys the queen, loops back around the ledge, and snags another one. Solid bumping there from Gold Stripes. Is that Abby? No, Abby's on the blue side. Gold Stripes with like 6 or 7 soft sticks of the warrior underneath that little tunnel. Just don't fight him there. One warrior up for the gold team. It's Chex. It's got multiple bogeys tracking her. I don't know who's who, so my pronouns are going to be all over the place. Blue's now coming back out of the waterfall, so mission not entirely critical anymore. Although both queens on last. Oh, get out of there. Blue queen cannot get off the ground. Finally gets elevated and away from the death triangle. Blue Abs sweeps through the triangle, gets a kill, and wipes the gold team. It's just that quick. We have a speed cycle from the gold queen. And a kill over left gate. So got some space. Can't get a drone over there, though. Needs a warrior. Gets a kill over center gate. Now he's got a warrior. Maybe 2, maybe even 3. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a full form here. Blue looking to stack speeds instead of, and once again, Blue Queen gets caught on the ledge. That was sort of the story of that map. Blue Queen hitting ledges. All right, so gold wins that one. BB Remix down 2-0 to RUNSFL, the hometown heroes here at Glitch Bar. Yeah, apparently they formed to beat a team named Laser Wolf some time ago. I talked to RUNSFL last night during the craziness, and they were looking forward to seeing the West Coast teams for the first time making their way out to Glitch Bar. We're live, by the way. I'm not sure why this hasn't flipped over. So Dusk Map is happening. There we go. I can see it over everybody's shoulder a little bit. What happened to the other stream? Unknown. The other stream is down?
Yeah.
Okay. Working on it is what MJ says, so unclear what exactly happened over there. But we're going to keep it live here with Group C action on the main cab. Score is 2-0. RUNSFL on the gold side versus BB Remix on Baltimore Brawl Remix on the right side. Trying to get the plug right. Everybody's full. Everybody's 3-1 across the board. Snail progress minimal. Blue trying to form up a third warrior here. A second warrior now. Gets a second one and a queen punish. Queens be diving at these gates with warriors that should be diving on these gates. I'm noticing this. Now Blue Queen gets forced underneath the triangle. Again, Snail basically neutral. They get up a speed warrior, does BB Remix on the left side of the map. Lots of speed out there for RUNSFL. They get a queen on the bottom left side of the map. Everybody's bumping at the ceiling. Nice kill down low. Blue Skulls clears room for the Snail, and instead of riding it, they want to get speed. Okay, now speed Snail? Now speed Snail, okay. Now we got speed Snail and an escort down low. Nice okie doke there, but Blue Skulls can't kill the defensive warrior, and that's going to lose their speed drone. No, okay. Blue Chex got some extra oomph out of that speed drone. Up top, warrior composition. We have 3 for both teams. No, we have 2 for the gold team, but they're getting a third one up now and getting speed. Blue's doing the Blue Queen doing the chores now. catching gates. Oh, and gets popped. Too deliberately tagging that right gate in traffic. That puts. Still got a swag egg. Still got an egg. It's okay. It's okay. Gets a warrior up on the right side. Snail progress is in blue's favor, so that definitely represents the time here. Run SFL. Looking at the queen, I see them. You got the side eye on the queen. They want to end it. Like to see them hunting the warriors. There we go. There we go. And another speed one comes up, and vanilla blue checks. That's Abby. Gets a kill on the left side. The okie doke coming out of the wrap. Where'd you come from? All right, that snail progress is starting to finally go gold's way. It's been a long ride. Last up is blue abs. Which teams are these? Well, gold is Run SFL. They're up 2-0 in this set. Baltimore Brawl Remix is the team on the blue side. They're the team down 2-0 in this group stage. Group C. And we're having challenge issues. That's why you don't see the names. Thanks for reminding me to reset it, though. There's a wipe for Run SFL. And Snail is in a bad place. Looking to go up 3-0 here. And nice tracking of the queen. Just too much stuff to do now for the blue queen. Has to tag gates. Has to stop the snail. Has to do everything, basically. Gets a clear out kill on the snail, but is hovering there. Maybe tag a gate. Gets a warrior up for free on the mid gate. That's very advantageous. So now a defensive warrior parks over the snail. Need to get a second warrior, though, big time. Good job, Blue Skull, staying alive. Just being a nuisance out there, now down to the overwhelming speed presence that gold can send. And we're back to a bad place for blue. They're going to get up a warrior up left. Maybe they can get two even. Oh, miracle save here. Wow. He's unkillable? No, he's not. What a run there from Sebastian from Baltimore. Just goes, just trying to like thread a needle and make an entire quilt of the gold team. Eventually, just the hand wears out. All right, so Run SFL, we will continue with Twilight Map. They're up 3-0. They definitely win the set. They could be the first team, at least on the main cab, to win a 4-0 set. Challenge still down, so we're still tracking this by hand, which is not my favorite, but hey, I'm here to do things. It's all good. All right, let's look at the opens. Do we have opens? What is this? I'm going to tag their near gates. Gold wins center for free, although blue gets it tagged. And winning it is big and crucial because gold checks, comes out, gets a queen kill. So early dominance here. Now gold queen goes down. It's a bloodbath. Berries coming in from everywhere. Gold with a little bit of advantage there. Potentially good position to Hive guard, but no, blue abs can't do it with the queen there. And gold just sneaks in a couple berries. Hive guard, what Hive guard? It's free. Just run them in. All right, now they have 3 front door Hive guards, and still berries are trickling in. Gold team is putting on a berry running clinic for Twilight, and now they got a wipe. One warrior up on the right side. He's going to have to get to the Hive very quickly. Another berry comes in. 1 low berry to go. Now there's no Hive guard on the other side, so they could have held it off for just a little bit longer. All right. Gold victory, and that is a sweep for Run SFL. They win the set 4-0. I'm going to hopefully get and now Hive Mind is down. This is fun. All right, no way to cap the image on Hive Mind if Hive Mind's down as well. Who needs internet? Again, we're doing a 1970s style here at Glitch Bar. Fortunately, we have streaming internet for now, and we're local recording, so if that part of the internet decides to blow up as well, then, you know, we're going to get this done one way or the other. I got to pull up my picture just to see. MJ. Hive Mind down as well.
I think that's an internet problem. Yeah, it's an internet problem. Or the extender, I think the extender would go. So the network that you were on, yeah, there's no internet. You're connected, but there's no internet. It's the extender. You're on the extender. Shit.
All right, this should be a warm-up here. We have,
I'm going to try to put you on guest. See if we can run on that.
this is Cornographic content versus RUNSFL. RUNSFL on the blue side. All right, sorry. Obviously, both of these teams have played before, so no warm-up. We're right into it. RUNSFL once again on the blue side. Cornographic content on the gold. Will be good for a little bit. Nice queen kill there from Blue Skulls, the quick riser. Gets another one. Plenty of room for two. Looking to complete the Hattie, goes for it immediately. Queen still in iframes, going again. Boy, Blue Skulls is all about it right now and gets it stolen from the queen. It's all right, though. We'll take the W. RUNSFL on the board. 1-0. Yeah, you're correct, Jupiter. Not a warm-up. Sorry, I was praying for a warm-up because, again, we're running these off of paper brackets without a bracket, so fun. I've got the score, though. So far in this group, 3-1, docking over Cornographic content. RUNSFL wins 4-0 over Baltimore Brawl Remix, and currently up 1-0 in this set. Full gate control here for gold. Oh my goodness, I hate getting caught underneath that snail rider. Gold Queen manages to avoid death though. Gets it. The team's all wiped and can't account for the numerous warriors coming through the waterfall. Bad times. Got to get a warrior up somehow. Center gate's tagged and gets a queen kill. Just sort of reverses course, and Blue Queen not ready for it, turning around. Almost gets it again. I don't know if Blue Queen's feeling his taps at the moment, but shuffles the Gold Queen. Alex takes it, takes a shuffle death on last and gets shuffled again. Ouch. All right, Blue up 2-0, and they got Alex's number. Hopefully he can calm it down. 1-3. That's the, what is that achievement? Leave me alone. I think that's the name of the achievement, when the queen takes the most deaths. All right, again, Blue is RunSFL. Cornographic content is the gold team. Cornographic, the Ohio team, down 2-0. Got 2 warriors up, though. And some early snail pressure. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Bounced one too many times. And the stench be happening. Yeah, if you're bumping without the intent of killing, then you're about to be got. One of my earliest KQ lessons. Gold has significant snail progress though, so who cares about the egg total? This is about to get nasty and gritty down by the snail in the bottom left corner of your screen. Doesn't see blue abs though. The defensive warrior just falls asleep on the wrap, gets got. They cycle another warrior in there, but that's going to be a team wipe. Okay, gold abs is the last up. It caught in the, I don't know a word for that that's not explicit. We don't have kind words for that play area in Dallas. I'll put it that way. It begins with the F. 2 warriors up for gold. Now they have regained the snail. Blue's reforming. Gold's tagging gates as he should. Gets a queen kill. Evens that one up. And snail pressure very much mounting now. They can just close it out and tag these warriors. They're fighting the snail. They're guarding the snail too low for me. And gold is now on last. They have so much snail pressure. Just calm it down, get some warriors up, and fight them from the top. There we go. Now a kill at the top of the screen. Gold queen tagging gates. Going to get a speed warrior up off the left gate. The snail's under the nipple left side. Sorry, what's the PC term for what you call that? I'm sorry, everybody is a hooligan in the Dallas area, and every name, it seems to be some level of explicit. All right, another warrior forms on the left side for the gold team. 3 up for blue as they are dominating the snail now in the mid game. Taking it all the way from a closeout position to now winning on objective. Speed snail continuing to cook with a speed guard. This is bad. Gold team works on and does indeed kill blue skulls. Alex gets another warrior up, so they're 3. Just get high, nice kill. Okay, only 1 warrior now for blue, pulling some snail back. Good job just stalling it out there. Blue checks until help his queen form another warrior. It happens. Now they're 2. RunSFL showing us why they are a veteran team. Speed gates for blue team, but no actual warrior gates. Don't need them, no. Got 2. Oh, blue queen getting chased from both sides in the wrap. All right. Both queens on last. Oh, blue getting tracked. Everybody getting tracked, really. Yep. Blue's going to try a speed cycle, getting tracked again by the speed warriors. Speed warriors everywhere for gold. Bumping. Blue doesn't allow the pinch to happen this time, just out of there. Managed to get the high ground, tagging left. Not going to go tag right. Tried to check the queen coming out lazily. Gold queen sees it, backs off. Gets more warriors. I like this play. Smart play. Letting the team do the job. Kind of dangled it out there for RunSFL's queen. Made her get a little bit lax on the tagging of gates, and then just let that full team do its work. Who gets the last queen kill? All spread out there. JC, Alex, and Skulls all get a queen kill and bring it home. It's 2-1, RunSFL, but Cornographic content wins. Dusk map, we're going into twilight. They can even this bad boy out. Still having all kinds of internetica problems. That's okay. I'm here with you. This analog Chris Delp is going to stay here with you until my voice explodes, and then I'll just hit the buttons. Again, we are at Glitch Bar where everything's working great locally. That's why all the games keep happening. Just the internet not being kind. Except for Hellcat. Hellcat is definitely being quite kind, helping with the fact checking. Some berry progress on both sides. No real Hive Guard, or no Hive Guard to speak of for the blue team. Gold sneaks them in over the top. Got 6 berries to go, both sides. Again, blue checks struggling to maintain Hive Guard there. Now there's a queen in the mix. That's going to make it even harder. Kick in. Nope. That goes through. Okay, gets a kill there and kicks it in anyway. Again, blue checks struggling. Needs some help in the Hive. 4 berries to go for blue. Three berries to go. Manages to bump one out. Take everyone we can get. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting anxiety just watching blue checks over there. I'm watching the other side of the screen now. 3 berries to go on each side. No Hive Guard. Hive is open for blue. Here comes the queen. It's a little late for 1. 2 to go. Not quite 1. Kick-in attempt doesn't go. Warrior kill on the other side. 2 berries to go, both sides. There's a hard to tell where the Hive Guard is and is not at this point. Another low berry run there for the gold team. They're 1 out. Berries are flying on both sides of the map. Gold Stripes looking to put in that last berry. Has to get by the queen and the Hive Guard. Not happening. 2 Hive Guards on the other side. Here comes the fortress from the wrap. They clear the Hive Guard. They clear the queen, and there's your berry. RUNSFL wins the set 3-1. It got exciting there at the end, though. All right. That was wild. I'm going to look at my picture. So up next, we're going to have the Metroflex versus Space Docking. Metroflex, this will be their first match, so they will get a warm-up. I hope, because my voice could use it. Metroflex on gold. This will be the second set for Space Docking. Previously, they won against Cornographic Content, 3-1. So Metroflex, that's a team that means something to me. My name's Chris Delp. I'm from the Dallas area, and the Metroflex is a Metroplex team. In fact, this is the first time that Charlie, your blue queen, has queened a travel tournament. I can tell you, I have played with Charlie many times. His tech is ridiculous. His tap speed is through the effing roof. You have Nathan Caston to his left playing abs. I believe that's abs. Yes, blue abs, Nathan Caston. He is a longtime speed warrior from the Dallas area. Richard on his right. That's blue skulls. And check out the white hat. That's Ryan Hess. Ryan runs all of the he does all the film reviews for Dallas. Likes to bring in some guest players for local BYOT tournaments. Brought in Woody for Spring Series, and me and Ryan were on that team with Woody that won Spring Series. Yeah, he's always got something interesting happening, always trying to push the meta, push the strategy for Dallas to the next level. So getting Charlie to queen a team here, I'm excited to see how it goes. Now, they will be facing off with Space Docking. I don't really know much about Space Docking because I only really talked to Maya, and only briefly. Maya on the cab, she's the reason for the name of the team. So there's a little docking symbol with her hands, and I guess they decided to name it after her. It's her first travel tournament, so I hope she's having fun. It's a Minneapolis and Chattanooga combination team, so Keat on queen, and Polly E, Parker, Maya, and Justin from Chattanooga. So Shout outs to both of those scenes, sending people all the way out. Do we have a scoring error, Romps? I have gold. I think it was 3-1. I'm going to put a note here to double check. Tell you what, if anybody watching the stream doesn't mind going back to the VOD and double checking that score of RUNSFL versus Cornographic content, I have it as 3-1, the gold team RUNSFL winning that one. But I might be wrong, so if you want to go back and look for me. All right, so we are in the first match of this. Metroflex is the team on blue cab. Check the VOD on that. But all right. Let's updating 2-2. Okay. Good clarification here from the audience. Thank you. RUNSFL and Cornographic content tie that one out 2-2. We'll get that one reported correctly. That was a blue victory in a hurry for Team Metroflex. Correct. That's what they were saying. Or that's what you just said.
Okay.
And then
Space docking, we go from the top, space docking.
3-1. Space docking wins.
All right, if you don't want to load, I'll do somewhere else. RUNSFL.
4-0. RUNSFL wins.
Oh my God.
All right, so map 1 has gone to Metroflex. Space docking looking to pull back night map. Queen kill there for Charlie. Again, you're seeing the crazy tech of Charlie. He taps so fast. You'll see him stabilizing with a bunch of dives right there. Maybe a little bit of not for conserving the energy, that one. Gets another queen kill. Gold queen's on last. Oh, I do not know how gold checks managed to survive that. Goes into the middle mini tunnel there, kills a warrior, and emerges easily and victoriously somehow. 3 up for gold. This kill over mid-gate for Charlie. Snow Progress is off the bridge, but coming back for the gold team. Space docking. Oh, just nice bump there of the queen. I think she was safe, but it rattled her. She knew she was really, really close. Did a little left-right, and that was enough to peek her out. And that's all she wrote. Queen kill 4. Who got that one? Blue skulls. That is Richard, who was capping a ledge. So Metroflex up 2-0. Again, they're the blue team. Gold team is space docking. As soon as Challenge and Hive Mind work together and successfully, I will put the names up on the screen. But until then, I'm just going to have to keep fact-checking you. At least most of the gold team is checked in. So, and Nathan Caston's the only real one I need to know on the Metro docking or Metroflex, correct? Yeah, perfect. All right, Ryan is up center. All right, 2 up for Metroflex. We have space docking with 2 as well. Oh, Quinn in a bad place. Nate almost punished him with the squeeze there. And then Charlie going low, tagging a speed, gets got. tag center.
That other SFL team versus the green team.
Have left and right gate control for Metroflex and significant snail progress, although Gold's bringing it back now. Or trying to. There we go. Oh no, they lose a speed warrior down there. All right, so they still have 2. They've managed to stack speeds, so everybody's a speed warrior for the gold team. Everybody keeps going low. There's a berry there. Berry chooses no one, and then caught in a bad place. That whole voice wearing out thing is about to happen here. Nice J there from Keat.
We're going to be shifting down.
Oh, a squeeze, excellent squeeze. Keat doesn't see Charlie coming from the wrap, just kind of defensively bumps and had a man right there, and there's a snail closeout. All right, that is 3-0 for Metroflex, looking strong to quite strong. 2 kills for Blue Stripes. That's Ryan. I warned you about him. He's a madman. He's a grinder, really. Am I being honest there? No, I'm not being honest. That is Mario who's doing all that work with the 2 queen kills. Mario is the one warrior who is not from the Dallas area. He is from Austin. All right, let's see if Space Docking can manage to pull out a map here, prevent the 4-0 victory. Just getting some points in for seeding purposes. Didn't win the set, but it'd be nice to get the bloody the nose of this this Texas team. These have been relatively quick maps, so. I won't be able to do it from here. I gotta. Where's it at? Oh, it's here. Maybe. Is it here? Maybe. Thank you. All right. 3 berries each side. Nice queen kill there from Keat. Catches Charlie being indecisive. A little battle for the berry there. And nobody gets a berry home because of it. Well done. Charlie trying to guard berries himself. Accidentally lets one in, but that's okay. More warriors forming up for gold. And Charlie's on last. All right, this is what gold wanted. A nice. I'm sorry, I've got the teams wrong. All right, score is 3-0. I have been watching. Now I have it straight on my street. All right, 1 berry left for the gold team, which is indeed Space Docking. 2 berries left for blue. No Hive guard. 2 Hive guards for blue. Queen's doing it herself over there. Okay, now they got a second one, so they are actively Hive guarding. Oh, nice job. Gold checks, grabs a berry that was threatening, takes it back door, and doesn't make it, but at least got that berry out there. Another berry goes in for blue. This is anyone's game. 1 berry to go, both sides, both queens panic defending. Another kill for gold queen, another stop. Got a multiple bogeys, and blue checks, manages to make the jump. Gets a little okey doke, and 4-0 docking. The blue team ends up winning that. Whew. Ugh. All right. Yes, 4-0 blue. I am clipping that one.
On main cab, RUNSFL on gold. Versus Metroflex on blue. On deck, Baltimore Brawl Remix and Cornographic content.
Still acting up.
Can you snip that? I don't see where it went.
Snip?
Yeah. Thank you. All right, that was Group C. Round S1 round.
Do you want another commentator in the booth on this side?
Yes. Two. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get this reported over here. 4-0 for Metroflex. There's probably a match happening over my head. That would be Metroflex versus RUNSFL. It's one I want to see. All right, we're live. Metroflex is blue. RUNSFL is gold. I'd like to welcome to the booth D-Ray. Thanks for helping me out.
Sure.
All right, so we have RUNSFL on gold. Blue is Metroflex. Charlie queening for the first time. What do you think about these two teams?
Sorry, just tuning in here. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Said who?
We've got RUNSFL on gold and Metroflex with Charlie queening for the first time from Dallas on the blue side. Any thoughts on these two teams?
No cursory thoughts, but can definitely try to see as we go. I mean,
No worries.
happy to.
This is first of the match of this set. Metroflex coming off both undefeated in pools at this moment.
And we're what, three rounds in?
Yes. This is the fourth match of Group C.
Perfect. So this is really the match to watch of the full set. This
I
could
agree.
determine maybe top seed coming out of this. All right, so lockout here for blue. Let's see how gold recovers. Like to see drones in the middle of the map here, bumping away while another gets up. Really great coordination there for gold.
Oh, nice. Oh, good evasion there from the gold queen. Just sort of in a bad place. Should have died. Managed to kill the queen out of it.
Would like to see the gold warriors high pushing inside here. Everyone's low. Still have one out.
Oh, Charlie, no.
Meanwhile, blue snail's chugging. You get a second gold. Very good bait.
Both queens on last. Very, very close to Snail here.
Coordination on gold. Again, would like to see a gold warrior high here pushing. They're all playing generally low. Blue having a bit more vertical coordination. Skip tech on blue skulls, maybe.
Nice kill there from blue queen, Charlie. 2 warriors for blue, 1 for gold, RUNSFL. Make that 3 for blue.
Now 3, yeah, newly.
Pinch here. Oh, Charlie.
Down to
Plays
1
with
for
it.
gold. Oh, fantastic vanilla rise kill there. Very crucial. Gold. Oh, gold ekes out one at mid. Did not think they were going to get that.
Queen's too low. Has to get higher.
Really liking gold checks' kind of shiftiness and baits, as I call them out. I'm not sure who's
happens.
playing on gold checks, but as a vanilla warrior, really some great movements. They were last and got a nice pick, and then still applying snail pressure there safely. Unfortunate death. Gold back down to 1, but they're quickly up to 2, and Snail's in an okay spot. Both queens last. See how they respond. Gold queen generally, I feel like, has been pretty strong despite being low on warriors overall. We'll see maybe if blue queen makes a mistake.
Boy, this is looking to get the squeeze right here. Cannot get away from.
Yeah.
Gold queen could not get away from blue abs.
Yep.
To address the snail. Didn't get the pinch, didn't get the squeeze, but didn't matter with that snail chugging.
Yeah, I think that was, I mean, blue in general, it seemed like their warriors had more vertical presence and pressure. Gold, even when they eked out warriors, they were playing kind of below the midpoint vertically of the map. And I think you really need to use those iframes right when you get a warrior to rise up, get above everyone, and force the issue down, get your queen out. That's something I'd like to see from Gold moving forward.
Yeah, military kills. Yeah, Gold team not getting a lot from their warriors. 2 kills for 2 of the warriors. Meanwhile, pretty evenly distributed killing from the blue side. Gold invades.
Yeah, both teams looking for snail here, it seems like. No early berry pressure. Blue slight advantage winning mid.
Oh, my goodness. He had it, I think. He just
iframes,
didn't go cleanly through the craziness he tried, rising on Charlie.
Yeah, had the iframes, but then kind of went back down and got hit by the drip.
Charlie,
what an evade by blue
I don't
queen.
know how he did that one.
If I could live in iframes for the entire game, I would.
I hear that. Richard gets killed going under the queen. Full wipe, skate control
ghost.
now. And then the snail is just right there. 1 warrior, that's all you're going to get.
Incessant.
Yep. Queen kill.
Very
There
good.
goes the warrior, and everybody getting the picture. Whoa, that was clinical. 2-0 Metroflex on the blue cab versus RUNSFL going into dusk.
Zero run back by a Gold team on the snail there. Be curious to know about the sacking and whether there's even a jump off. Wonder if that was completely uninterrupted.
So quick, 106. They were in a hurry. So this is Charlie's first travel tournament as a queen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so what are you thinking about the blue queen?
I mean, really solid. I think taking advantage of the support that the warriors are providing, prioritizing gates, not being too skittish.
Really
good
some
zoning in
pressure
general
here, yeah.
on blue.
Yeah, they've got control of blue gate via warriors, and
that was
saved
the right coverage. So Gold Queen, amazing work there, picking off those 2 warriors. But I think blue in general, they were zoning really well as a team.
Yeah.
Just really small misses there in the coverage, but they were in, I think the right spots. And as a team, they were working with their queen to zone that queen down.
Right, and there will be a next time because they are being so fastidious about it. Metroflex back up to 3 warriors, 2 warriors for RUNSFL. Blue abs working and getting a queen kill up top. Although they're bringing back that snail.
So Gold Abs dropping there on the snail to try to deny the eat there. I think you forfeit that power position, and we're seeing that on Twilight, especially with the nub lords and stuff like that. I think you want to really be hesitant to leave the ceiling there if you're riding.
Fearless. Charlie goes right
it.
under the queen. And snail chugging again.
Woo.
Don't know how that happened. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't
Just
turn your
die.
back. There it is.
Moves.
Queen.
Almost good timing to denied the pincer, but
Another near family portrait.
blue queen pushed in strong there.
How's your trip to Florida been so far, D-Ray?
Ooh, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. I mean, we barely got out. Not as much difficulty or kind of concern really is like Portland.
Yeah,
you know,
Portland.
They really were on the cusp of being able to make it due to the storm. But at SF, I mean, we had a number of issues with our flight, and there's lightning delays and whatnot, and snow in San Francisco right after we left. But
Yeah.
we made it, and you know, I normally would wake up about when our group ended on an average Saturday, but it's been really good so far. Got the work I needed to do done Friday, and really excited for that there's another round of group stage and another entire day of tournament. You know, real tournament starts tomorrow. Hoping to make Miami at some point. We're staying through Tuesday. Do have a bit of work to do, but never been to South Florida, so hoping to swing that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I talked to RUNSFL, the gold team here, and they specifically mentioned you guys and all the West Coast teams coming for the first time. They're very, very happy about the chance to host you and see how they actually do against you.
Oh, nice bump by Blue Checks, almost. Those nub areas under speed gates ripe for drum bumps. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure for the other West Coast scenes. They're a very good kick, Blue Queen. Love it. Not sure about their attendance for Hive City Classic in the past, but San Francisco definitely has never sent a full team, and I was scraping to try to put together a team even a day late. So I don't know, SFLs, whatever you want to make of Ls, but you know, maybe late to the party, late registration, losers.
You're named after the L's you're going to give your opponents.
Yeah. Whatever, you know, it'll work for whatever happens. It's worked for a number of things so far. But we scraped it together. Really excited to finally represent San Francisco as a full team out down here. Love Glitch Bar.
All right, Gold has snail pressure here at the nub. There is no nub lord. Oh, well, I guess it is. Gold Queen. That's a good one.
Very
two
good.
berries to go for Blue, so it's close on both sides.
I love that Blue's been dominating Snail for the whole rest of the set, and here Gold is against the odds in the current meta, dominating on Snail. They're down to 2 warriors. They need to rotate. That Nublord is taking Dub Nub now.
Yeah.
All right, so there's one. So here you have to force the Nublord to drop and kill the Snail, but you need another warrior to be able to take it. Whew. Man, I was rooting for Gold there. I love some Twilight Snail.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you there. All right, 4-0 Metroflex running the table on RUNSFL.
Good fight, Gold.
Absolutely. With the hopeful reload of matches, and maybe we can get High Mind going. That would be nice. There.
Baltimore Brawl remix on gold. Cornographic content on blue. On deck, we've got Metroflex.
Oh, snipping tool. That's what's going on. There we go. This is on deck. Or this is next.
Metroflex, and then Baltimore Brawl remix is sticking around on deck.
Really rough that, you know, in addition to all of the expected, you know, small, unexpected things that happen during a tournament, that Challenge is having issues. Man, that's really a...
It's rough, but this isn't my first rodeo, so I definitely had this happen before. And, yeah, we got paper brackets, so we're going to be okay, at least at this point. At some point, like at 2 in the morning or something, we need Challenge to, like, set up the knockout brackets. But as long as we can get matches to run, we should be okay. So I see Baltimore BB Remix is lining up on gold. Blue Cab is going to be Cornographic content. This is a homecoming of sorts for Amaris. That's Blue Skulls. Last time I was out in Florida, she was a Florida player. We can't because it's tied to Hive Mind.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to have to check you. It's
so one more time, we have on gold.
Gold is BB Remix, and Cornographic content is your blue team. BB Remix, of course, Baltimore. Cornographic Content is an Ohio-based team, but as I said, Amaris, who is that's Blue Skulls, is a former Florida native, so this is a bit of a homecoming.
Oh, fantastic. 2 quick picks from Gold on Blue Warriors, down to 1, now 2. Good deny by Gold to get keep Snail in the tunnel. Looking to have Gold come around Gold Abs coming around the right side. So really broadly as a team, Gold is pincering Blue into a narrow column on the entire map. Would like to see them hold the right side of this.
Nice bump there from
picks.
Blue Stripes to get the Speed Warrior dead.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thought it was safe to come out.
It's a swing, was 1 Gold Warrior, but very quickly back to 3. That was maybe 4 seconds of 1 Warrior for Gold. Back to 3 right away. Good recovery.
Oh.
That was a very beautiful dance. Blue Stripes and Gold.
Blue Stripes.
Checks, or Skulls maybe, I think.
JC has an extra gear apparently.
All right, exciting lockout here. Gold trying to get up. Would like to see drones in the middle. Great read. There's 3 Speed Warriors on Blue.
Yes,
I can't tell about Skulls. They're kind of hiding it right now, which I love.
And here's the full closeout. Yep, last moment on the Snail. No one can feed. We done.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, JC, 2 queen kills, including that spectacular one coming off the floor in a rocket fashion. Good to see Cornographic Content on the board. They were at the wrong end of a 3-1 match with Space Docking earlier and tied it up with RUNSFL 2-2. So looking to get their first set win here against BB Remix. Let's look at how BB Remix is done. Let's not look at how they've done. They're doing fine. They ran into RUNSFL in the second round of the group stage, and this is their next match. All right, here we go. See what the open is for Dusk.
Looks like we're gonna have multiple Gold here at top of the pineapple. Let's see if Blue picks them. Misses.
And they're sitting there.
They
okay.
just assumed they were gonna die.
Yeah. all eyes on the Gold Hive.
Oh,
where
boy.
am I?
I've never seen that.
I haven't either. Both of them too.
Oh, good patience by Gold Queen there. So slight mistake there by Alex on Blue Queen. Gold with a chance here. Nice pick. All right, 3 out for Gold. Good response so far by Gold team. Let's see how they translate this into objective pressure. Trying to push Snail. Need some Queen support, I think, in mid to get it off the rope. I think this is the point where you need Queen to kind of hold mid. You already have the speed gates. You have enough pressure on ledge. You need the Queen to get that Snail off the rope.
Blue on last.
I mean, military is definitely a win condition, but
Yeah.
But,
the
trying to
berries
push
are
the
flooding.
Snail.
Berries are flooding in for Blue right now.
and they had, Gold was 3 up. They lost both. They had 2 ledges. Lost both of them very quickly. Back to 3. So at this point, really hoping that Gold Queen can mostly follow Blue at this point, especially given the egg advantage. Try to push that Snail. Sure, you may win on military, but you should be pushing an objective throughout that. Great denial at mid. Love to see Gold Queen force the issue here, really pester Blue Queen.
Snail imminent now. Do they notice? Blue Abs notices.
Gold Queen should not be ledging here. She needs help. Someone else should be ledging. Should be a lockout opportunity. Speed lockout, warrior lockout. Gold Queen can't be worried about ledging in this situation.
Abs gets the clear. Blue Abs does, and Escorts in one last berry.
One last here.
Here
Wow.
comes.
Yeah, real missed opportunity, I think, for gold there.
Yeah. And now they're all cycling toward the hive, not the snail. They're losing their snail progress, which is really bad. That's a bummer.
Almost an out there.
Had
But
an-
you have those eggs.
Yeah, had an egg.
Still have an egg advantage here.
There's that last berry bouncing around. Another one
again,
coming through.
Gold Queen has to force the issue here.
And the snail's moving again in the right way.
Yeah. Gold Queen really, I think, just needs to track the Blue Queen to make sure that she can't ferry in that last berry, because Blue Queen will be able to ferry a single berry.
Blue Queen seems to be a bit nervous about it. Uh-oh, here we go.
This is good. This is good for gold.
Super good. That's in.
I'd rotate. Oh, no.
Oh,
I was
to the
gonna say
right.
I'd rotate for Gold Queen, get on top.
Yeah, you trapped the queen down there, and they're losing valuable progress
Ooh.
here.
Need the sacks.
Second warrior
Good,
up for
good,
gold. Good hive guarding
Yep.
here for gold
Good,
skulls.
good. Track Blue Queen as gold.
Oh, Blue Queen trying to kick one through. A little bit too much juice on it.
Really want to see, so Gold Queen, great on lockout here. Really just want to see her obsessing over following Blue Queen. Staying on
Yeah.
top of her at the snail. If she goes to ferry, you follow her. Otherwise,
It's just a matter of
track
time.
her. Yeah.
They're getting warriors for free everywhere.
Yeah, losing snail progress here. Not going to be able to close it out without at least the threat of a queen pressure from above. And on last life, that's, it's hard to do. Yeah, we're almost back at mid at this point, almost back to the rope. This is not looking great for gold, though we are maybe, 8 berries from famine.
Two warriors,
Gold
and they
loses a
finally
ledge.
clear the hive guard out. There goes the wipe.
That was a bit of a YOLO chance that I think Gold Abs took there at the end for kind of a midair, 2-tap stinch. Don't hate it given the situation.
That puts blue up. Cornographic content up 2-0 now. Long night map. How do you bring it back when you lose one of those long ones? How do you stay focused?
I mean, I think in the moment you're not going to be able to manage that particular game strategy. If you end up playing that map again in the set, cool. You can try to talk about adjustments. So I think the real thing to focus on in between that map and the next one is what you did well as a team that is generalized across other maps. And that is that you really did push your objective well. And maybe you need more patience. Maybe you need more aggression. That's maybe the most simple dial to talk about in that context that I would focus on.
Gold has control of snail here. Both teams look to run the snail. No berries. Uh-oh. Gold Skulls gets caught in the, what do you guys call that? Do you have a PC term for this area?
Oh, by the high drone wrap area.
Yeah.
I do not have I'm not familiar with San Francisco or
Yeah.
even General Meta, for
We
naming that.
call it the F-box.
It's fairly apt.
Yeah.
Good tracking, Blue Queen, and Gold Abs got stuck in that spot. It's like, oh no, this is not a good way to go. Double back, but a little too late. Woo. So blue with the early snail progress yet again. Oh, love the bait. Gold checks. Fantastic baits there, allowing Gold Queen to come in clear. Again, really good micro movement from Gold checks. That's Showtime as someone early. Oh, there we go. Ragging Rican.
You looking for names?
132, yeah. Raging Rican, 132 helped us identify Gold checks earlier. So yeah, Showtime really like the micro movements there. Big swing. Gold getting strong snail progress here. Oh, just a barely missed, but Gold Skulls ends up capitalizing anyway. Good pursuit. I think Gold has been kind of finding their own on the objective push for Snail throughout this. You know, I think they could have been pretty dismayed at some of the early on progress that Blue had made, but
Yeah, this is a super solid position. Got a full wipe. There's a queen
love
kill.
that. That's an aggressive play. Little slight J there at low mid dub. Love it.
Got some confusion from Alex too. Didn't decisively go for a gate with his iframes. Gets a warrior up on the right side, but the Snail is bad. Another warrior up from the left as the first one goes down. Another queen kill.
Great capitalization there.
Blue team's on last. Here comes the queen through the wrap. They have a rider and an escort. That's good.
The gates. So again, here gold queen.
Yep.
Tracking blue queen.
Erase that progress, but blue queen isn't making progress. They're not tagging gates.
Yep. I don't hate the conservatism of gold queen.
If I don't test the J, who will?
Oh no.
Oh, the bump out. Misses the drone there. Yeah, I don't like. If you have a warrior, then the warrior needs to be there guarding the Snail. You got to go tag gates. You need more warriors.
Yeah.
Always
I mean,
need more
gold
warriors.
had all the gates, and so, you know, you could argue, oh, gold queen should go in and then push and force the issue. They had an egg advantage.
Good to see BB
good.
Remix on the board, though.
Yeah, for sure. No, great play. Great team play. They really pushed it there. It's hard to close out Snail as just warriors, and for a while there, Gold Queen was sitting back with egg advantage and letting the warriors do the work, and honestly, they ended up closing it out anyway.
Abs there gets the, was that the hat trick or 2 kills?
Oh, I missed it. Maybe chat can help us out.
Well, Gold Abs doing work, getting the queen kills there. That is 12.
Next in the back cab, Food is bracket versus that other SFL team.
Believe Dominic. Nope, not Dominic. That would leave only one. Clarkson.
Sorry, it was a hat trick? Did you figure out?
Don't know if it was a hat trick.
Clarkson.
I'll
Okay.
see it's on the other one. But anyway, Barry's trickling in for both teams. Blue Queen trying to be her own Hive guard. Okay, I still don't understand when you drop on someone's head and you bounce off of it, as happens to Blue Ab right there. Like, I'm above them.
You know, I don't know exactly the etymology of helmet in Killer Queen, but whenever I see that, I really feel like it's when a bullet gets stuck right in between the bill, like the brim and the top of the helmet, and that's like the only place where a bullet would actually not go through. You know?
Yeah.
Somewhat dark, but was it Saving Private Ryan that happened?
They're making announcements for the upcoming blue team. Gets the berries and a pop-off, too, for Amorous.
Yeah.
3-1. Cornographic Content wins the set.
Good close out.
All right, let's see if I can get Challenge to agree with me on who's next. Metroflex and BB Remix.
Metroflex versus Baltimore Brawl Remix.
This is
Metroflex is on gold, Baltimore Brawl Remix is on blue.
All right, BB Remix has been struggling so far. They're down 0-2 in the sets.
On deck, face jockeying,
They're facing
main cab on deck.
a team that hasn't lost a map yet in Metroflex. How do you focus when you're overmatched? Are you ever overmatched, D-Ray, to even know this situation?
Did you watch any of Group 1?
All right.
Or any of my past tournaments?
Then how do you focus here? Like trying to get, you got that first map victory, but you're going against what has been a buzzsaw so far in the group.
Well, maybe the first thing I would say is perhaps not that helpful to most, which is that I'm really bad about even knowing who specifically is on the other side of the cab.
Fair enough.
And competitive frisbee. We used to call them in
Like
the
ultimate?
open division. Yeah. We used to call them dudes in shirts, or different variations when you're playing mixed and whatnot. It's someone you're looking at their hips, not their face. You meet the person years later, like, hey, we played in this tournament. It's like, sorry, I was looking at your hips the whole time, not your face. Apologies. So that's the first thing, but I guess.
So you're saying I should be looking lovingly into your eyes? No problem.
But if you are aware, essentially, of how your opponent has been doing, and you're aware of the fact, in this case, that they've won so dominantly. I mean, I think it is tough. I think ideally you would have some sense of what they're running, and maybe you tried to counter it to some degree, but broadly speaking, especially early on in a tournament like this with groups, really just try to focus on the early part of the match. Let's be even on the open. We don't need to win the open. We don't need to do anything crazy. But let's at least give ourselves a chance by being even at the open. Let's get to our normal Apex configuration and work from there.
Yeah. And I have always a defensive mindset, so they may beat me, but I want to make it last as long as effing possible. Like, I want them shaking their hands because they've been playing so long. If I'm gonna go down, that's the mentality I take into an overmatch situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Full mill here for the very, very hungry Metroflex team.
Cool. They go for a play there. Let's see if usually that results in gold going down to one word really quickly, but it seems like they've managed it and are now running snail. So good. We call it kind of bingo bongo, just like a YOLO play to get out of the full mill. Great bumps by gold checks.
Queen goes through the tunnel and clears everybody.
Oh, fantastic. There's a slight adjustment there that Gold Skulls had to back off a little bit before sticking to make that pixel perfect stick kill work. Really appreciate that. Gold now down to 2, though, but really, speed lockout. Blue only with Vanilla Warriors here.
Look at Nathan Gold Skulls just bounce around, looking to kill everything. He's literally circling around the fortress. This is intimidating. There goes the entire squad. And here he comes through the wrap.
Blackout.
Sebastian running for his life.
Great zoning.
Richard picks up the free one. Snail
Someone on
imminent.
right side of right gate here. Almost took it out. I think Blue Queen jumped a little bit too high there. Maybe could have had it. They had kind of reverse Jade down, but that's
tough.
just tough.
That's super tough.
Yeah. No.
The blood's in the water. The sharks all have speed, and they're all looking straight at you.
Yeah, I think in those situations you really just have to bait something hard, do the predictable thing and outplay when the objective is that far. Sometimes I think people get into lockout like that and play as if the snail's almost
had
in
one
the
kill.
net.
Such spectacular map dominance. I saw him everywhere on the map. Like everywhere my eyes went, there's Gold Skulls, and only got one kill there. This is a heck of a team. Nearly gets a bump kill on the Queen.
Yeah. Gold Queen's a little more attuned and prepared for that. Could have been an easy pickoff. Gold instead. Blue checks with another great bump.
Okay. The gold team fails to get a pinch and gets wiped for their troubles.
They get one out right, though, just in time. Okay. And it's a speed. It's good. See if they coordinate. They get a second. Gold Skulls again with the micro adjustments mid-air to make the correct spacing.
Yeah, that's Nathan Caston.
Yep. Seen him, experienced him. It's good.
Yeah, he is good. He is quite good. I got the pleasure of being on his team for a couple seasons of my league. And it's just pretty much, hey, Nate, can you go stinch this guy? Oh, okay. Done.
Why didn't you ask? Right
yeah.
here. Oh.
We'll just run a touchdown play.
Good conservative push there. Strong snail push by Gold here.
Snail is wet.
So it What I like to see here is that the they're now down to
3-1
one
to
warrior.
close it out.
When they have multiple gold warriors, like to see them setting up consistently in a pincer pattern as they're wrapping, coordinating to come down through the wrap and look for pincers.
So like squad up at the midpoint of the map and then drop down at the same time. Is that what
Well,
you're saying?
yeah, I mean,
like there?
say you're over snail here, so you have 2 warriors, right? If you're going to wrap and bail out, one person needs to come in from the right, one person needs to come in from the left, so that as blue comes down to clear snail, you come into a natural pincer. And that coordination, a lot of times you see, say, like 2 players coming in from the same side to the snail, and they're chasing the same one warrior.
Gotcha.
But if you can come down on opposite sides and have that kind of team coordination, that can make the snail mid and late game close out here, but especially the mid game and the waterfall, really effective.
Now, do you work on that on the cab, or is that like a predetermined, like we know I'm coming from the left every time, you're coming from the right?
I like to predetermine that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm speed, I'm going outside.
Yeah,
like that.
outside, inside.
Yeah,
and I think there are, all kinds of different variations on it, but generally, whether it's like where we have snail advantage or they do, outside means toward the net and inside is the other side. And generally, I think speed on the outside so you can play the wrap more, and then vanilla more on the inside. It's great.
Gold queen wins via berry.
Oh, like the attempt there, but conservative push. Gold skulls again. I would wrap here and then collapse on gold skulls, or blue skulls. Very nice work, in and out by blue. Blue skull's doing a ton of work here and somehow staying alive. Only matter of time, but really, really good work to deny that for as long as they did.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna get me. I'm gonna make it rough on your hands doing it.
Yeah.
All right, it's 2-0 for Team Metroflex, the gold team from the Dallas area. We're playing Baltimore Brawl Remix. Looking to get some W's on the board. Yep, there's Blue Skulls 4 and 3 with the only queen kill.
Lots of objective guarding as well.
Highest warrior uptime percentage for the team.
Yep. Doing work. Had to go for stuff at the end there. That's
absolutely.
Right. They die, and then before they even spawn, snails in the net.
I can only take you guys 4-on-1 for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Charlie rises over the top, still manages to deny the center gate. Oh, he's feeling frisky.
Interesting. Gold starting off with a 1 drone mid opener, but with the queen and
the queen came over the top to do it too. It was really weird.
Yeah. Good collapse pincer by Gold there.
Uh-oh. Trouble over the left gate. Queen ducks to the right gate. Not getting away from Nathan below the triangle. The hunt is on. Back to the other side. Queen can't get free. Nathan won't let her. Still can't get above the triangle. Now she's up.
Good bumps at left. Fantastic. And you get a speed drone pick off from that. Those kinds of bumps at gates and calling out for your team, hey, I'm bumping at this gate, denying a speed warrior. It's hard enough to pick off speed drones.
I don't know how he misses it. He misses the stick.
Well,
that had to be it.
Yeah, I mean, it was
too low.
It was like below. It was within the 3-tap stick distance. Those are so tricky, and you often have that kind of roll-off effect. It's really frustrating. So close, though.
They're already back up at 3, though. Oh, Queen takes a kill, takes a death there. Doesn't need to. All right, so now progress is middle. And that's a wipe for blue team. Charlie tagging gates. No warrior on the left side. Now the queen's in a bad spot. This is real bad. Queen below the triangle.
Well, but here's the thing, though. You have queen lives, and snail is actually not that bad yet.
Yeah, but you're below the triangle. You can see them squad hunting. Zoning
sure.
is super good here. They can't get above the triangle.
For
there
sure.
it is. Finally broke away.
For sure. But, and then I think the day map, or maybe it was night, I was kind of at the end talking about how sometimes you get in lockout and people will play as if it is last queen life, snail's in the net, and we got to just kind of YOLO and make dope plays. If the snail's in the middle of the map, you actually do have some time.
You have time.
Yes, it will burn a lot of the snail rope, and you're going to forfeit that progress, but if you can set up the correct opportunities to get 1-2 warrior pickoffs as you get someone up, that's a huge swing in the game. And maybe
Yeah.
it's worth
And-
25% of snail distance to do that.
And shout out to Sebastian, who did indeed break through, get above the snail, above the triangle, and a kill on the way. So just like you were talking about. One warrior for blue. They're looking to get a speed as a second, although they don't have a lot of time with the snail right there.
Good
Nice.
out.
Nice.
Yeah, blue's recovered a few times here.
Nice. Gets that
Very
egg. That's
good.
big. That's
Yeah,
real
that's
big.
huge.
Maybe you can.
So the question now for gold is like, does Gold Queen try to close out snail or have to rely on the warriors and stay safe? You know,
I think with
it's
that.
hard to close out snail as just warriors.
Yeah. I think
You're right. That is big.
And they're getting the snail progress back as Baltimore.
Yeah, we're not even in closeout stage anymore.
Very close to getting risen on there by the blue skulls. He was in position, just didn't send it.
Deny that right gate for him. Work.
That's a wipe. Gold's back up center.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Somehow survives the I don't have a good name for that area.
Yeah. So
But
Blue
has a bad
Abs
one.
definitely dies there if Gold Queen has another egg. You know, it was,
yeah,
it was a
that's
clear,
it.
obvious.
That's
You
it,
know, that's the difference between being on last and having an egg, and that's the advantage right now. You know, just don't quite go for the things. You need to be 95% confident, and
Yeah.
you know, it was right there.
Baltimore
This is a really
briefly
great
had
swing.
Charlie down below the triangle, but he sneaks through the wrap and they don't counter. Oh, doesn't fails to hover transfer. I don't know how he missed that one. His taps failed on that moment, and
It's either that or maybe thought that the warrior, because that warrior ran through another warrior. I'm not sure exactly what happened with that.
yeah. So he was trying. He hit the nub and stabilized. He was trying to hover transfer and kill him easily, like for
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
But the hover transfer didn't take.
But he also had a warrior from his own team who was what looked like to me about the 50-50, that warrior, and then died to it. So it's like either they try to hover transfer to kill or maybe thought that was going to be 50-50 with the warrior on his own team, but he ran through both the warrior and the queen. This actually happened to me against Dylan earlier on Dusk. I was not even going for Dylan, but just happened to run through a warrior because of a weird turnaround and then went into the back of Dylan. You know, it's like queen thinks that there's a warrior, you know, about the 50-50, and all of a sudden they turn or don't quite have their hover. That happens.
Well, that's a heck of a job by the Baltimore team. Shout outs to all of them for staying strong, down 2-0. Against the flow of things a lot. What year is it? I haven't tracked the years in 3 years.
Yeah, right. It's like 1 AP.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Honestly, the pandemic's like never over, right? So maybe the P is just the start of the pandemic. So it should be like 3 AP, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I think it. Gold Queen drops again on last. I think we see a potential weakness here. Twilight.
I want to see a heat map of kills on this map. I think even as chaotic as it still is, as the meta is developing, the heat maps, I feel like, have to be centralized around these nubs. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
many
yeah.
sticks there and baits and I mean, I love it. It's
Yeah, all the nubs up here.
all of them.
Over
all
there,
of them.
yeah.
It's a nub game. It's a nub map. So I got to be the nub lord.
2 berries to go for Baltimore. Looking to tie this set. Let's go. All right, Blue Queen now on last. Richard gets the kill. Richard Hive, like counter-ledging there.
2-2.
Looking for another one.
All right, so I think this goes to whoever has speed drones. I'm gonna go blue.
And that's blue.
Because they have backdoor. Oh,
Nice.
but a clear of the speed drone. Very great ledge there. It's so hard to see those speed drones coming backdoor. That was potentially game saving, and it.
Yeah, that
you
was
know,
Mario.
I'm
with the-
gonna call it. It was game saving.
Yeah,
Gold
that
wins
was
that.
Mario with the backdoor vision. Clubs the speed drone coming through. Well, the only thing I will say is, like, they were all coming backdoor, all of them. They could have gone both sides and
Yeah.
maybe distracted a little more.
Both side.
But
Both side convenience.
hey, that was a heck of a fight from BB Remix.
Absolutely.
They go down swinging, which is all you can really hope for in a situation where you're outgunned. So proud of them.
Yeah, very competitive set.
Up next is going to be Space Docking and RUNSFL.
Chad's talking about our timeline or our new proposed kind of anchor for tracking years, and we have GDC 5 at the start of it. People had already flown in for GDC 5 in San Francisco, our annual major. It was Thursday. People had already flown in, and we ended up, through a lot of discussion and painstaking debate, made the call to cancel it after some people had already arrived, and then a few days later, the national lockdown was kind of announced.
Yeah.
And then right as things kind of started to open up, we had GDC5 finally. Feels like those are just lost years. I don't know that we really count those. Those are,
Yeah.
those are just
It does
lost
feel
to
like
the ether.
Yeah, it does feel like I got snapped away into a hellish lockdown situation. I remember we had an NBA Jam League at Free Play at the time, and that was that Monday when they were closing down on Tuesday. The Monday was the last event for the NBA Jam League. I remember the commissioner just stubbornly we're going to be there just trying to rally the troops to show up for that last day, and everything nationwide was being shut down. I don't think it was imminent until the next day, but everybody had the feeling of this is weird, right?
Yeah.
And I remember talking to him, Andy, and I was just like, dude, everybody's not saying anything in the chat because they all want you to cancel it. I know you don't want to, but you got to be the big man and just say, hey, this, and you're gonna see that everybody's gonna be like, thank you, the moment you do, and that's exactly how it went down.
Yeah, no, it was a hard decision, and I was on the wrong side of it. To be totally frank, I'll come on and say it. I thought we should have just powered through this last few days. People are already coming in, but I'm very glad that as a scene I think made very much the right decision. But it's hard. It's hard to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I had to cancel a trip to Houston that last day, and like I said, the NBA Jam League. I wasn't the commissioner of that one. I was just sort of advising him. It was tough. I think living on both sides of it as a player and an organizer at the same time helped me color what it was feeling like from both sides.
Yep.
Which was awful. All right, gold out of the tunnel.
Yeah, and just got a full wipe on blue. So looking at lockout situation here, blue trying to stack some speeds. Unfortunate missed established there by blue queen, and I think just got a little bit tilted after that. Quick third death.
Yeah, that's a heck of a win there for Space Docking. Shout-outs to them.
Yeah, pretty rapid fire. That's 1 minute 7 seconds.
Again, that's the mixed
I'm going to
team.
guess this night map is going to be a bit more even-keeled. I think they're going to reset here and calm down and play their game. Let's see if they get a strong open.
Yeah, Space Docking on the gold side. Blue side is RUNSFL. Both queens open high.
That's about as symmetrical as an open you'll see for Knight Queens there. Those first couple bumps.
Gold forming out of center. Blue already formed and hunting. A little bit of snail progress, but still on the rope. Not bad.
Gold with an early advantage here. Almost off rope.
There we go.
And that's a full wipe.
Napalm living up to the name.
Oh, they got one though. Great outrise by Gold Queen there. Like the idea.
Snail is wet.
Yeah, at
and
waterfall
warrior
here.
pressure.
It's pretty dire. I think at this point for blue, you want a double sack situation. You have two blue warriors. I think you probably want one to get speed and help participate
a
bit.
goodness. That is so unfortunate. Blue warrior bounces off Gold Queen's head, and then both him and his partner get cleared by the oncoming warrior. Yeah,
Gold
that's rough.
abs, really great hesitation there and going in. I mean, Blue Queen, I think, would have killed most warriors coming in even that far as a fake. Really good spacing there under less speed gate.
That is 2-0 Space Docking, flexing on RUNSFL.
Are there timeouts in this group stage or not?
What's that?
Are there timeouts in the group stage or not?
I do
I've not
know.
witnessed one, at least that I know of.
I've seen a team take an inordinate amount of time, but I don't know if it was an official timeout, and I'm not sure about that. But yeah, RUNSFL does seem like they could use a breather, just compose yourself. I know they're a good team. I know they're good. They're just getting overrun at the moment. And
So
Gold bumping very well at the center. Hayden wins it.
Berry versus Snail situation here. Let's look at this escort. So blue checks here. All right, so 4 tops for blue. That's a strong start.
Yeah.
Snail is past Berry Patch, so I think we're looking at more like a 3-1 blue Snail at this point.
This last one, it's big. Not quite. Now it's really bad on Snail.
They need to rotate down.
Yep.
Yeah, overcommitted.
And they're wiped.
It's the Berry sickness.
Yes. You had 4. You won 5.
Put onto this recently.
The berry. Okay, so
the berry sickness.
What is that?
Berry sickness is when you shouldn't be running berries, either as a team or more particularly as an individual. Like say you're primary speed, and then you go down, and you're like, all right, but we have.
I'm just gonna run 2 berries.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a back berry.
And then next thing you know, everyone's running berries, and no one's up, and Snail's running away, and your queen's dead. That's the berry sickness.
Gotcha.
But you can have the speed sickness too. That's like an objective runner.
Yes. If
like,
you want to get your queen,
but it's there.
Yeah, if you want to get the queen angry at you quick, get the speed sickness. One berry to go here though for RUNSFL.
Yeah.
That's it.
Love it. Love the comeback.
Who needs a berry? That's the way to go.
That's the berry sickness.
Yeah. That's right. It's a good
Fantastic.
economic policy there for RUNSFL to win the map.
Their ears
berry
were,
cure. There
their
you go.
Ears
Thank you,
were
Tryhard
their ears were burning. We're like sitting here talking about berry sickness, and then they're like, you know what? We'll show you berry sickness.
Yes. Berry thickness. I like it. Keep them coming, chat.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to Twilight. If RUNSFL can win this one, they will tie up the sets. And then they can tell us whether it's berry cure or berry thickness.
So the real-time freestyle on berry thickness in the chat. Just keep going, line after line. Imperfect rhyme is fine. All right, we got a berry game on our hands.
Yep, 2 berries in both sides.
Relatively symmetrical.
Oh,
good pick.
Can't get a Hive guard
Blue
up.
Hive wide open. Blue with a strong early advantage here on the Warrior front and Gates. Let's see if they can deny mid. Nope, Gold gets one out. Pretty important, and a second actually at theirs. With that military advantage, I think in a normal map, as in a more established map, you have 3 warriors to 0. The other team doesn't get 2 warriors at the same time, especially in the open that soon. I think that's just like a lack of real kind of familiarity with the map and understanding the pathings and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
That will develop.
So many queen helmet saves.
And the abs berry route in between every single berry. It's hard to miss all of those, but again, it's a new map. The timings and the routes are all not baked into our brains.
Really, really solid Hive guard. He lets one in, but Blue checks, manages to stymie everything that Gold wants. So unless Blue kicks in the berry for Gold.
Yeah, Blue looking really good here.
Okay, they're bringing it back. Queen cleared. 3 berries to go. 2 berries to go on each side.
2. So this is overall advantage Gold as far as the berry positioning.
Yeah, Blue checks is back again.
1 though.
Oh, 3.
And that's it.
Yep. Wow, close.
It's deceptive, those bottom berries, which ones are accessible via vanilla versus speed, front, back, high, low.
Yeah.
It's pretty deceptive. There are, this map more than any other, I feel like there are some that really look out of reach as vanilla, but that are not. 4 out of the 5 berries at the bottom are actually accessible via vanilla drone from the bottom ledge.
Versus space docking.
There's a 5th one you can get with speed from the lower step. We have coming up now, BB Remix versus Space Docking. And this is what, round 5? 6?
Round 5.
Round 5. This is, oh yeah, of course, 5 teams. Round 5 here. So wrapping up the second stage of groups. We had groups A and B compete on cabs 1 and 2 respectively. earlier today, 10 a.m. Eastern. Started maybe closer to 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Went until about 12:45, 1 p.m. Eastern. Then we started groups C and D on cabs 1 and 2. This is Group C here, catching folks up. We're in round 5, so there are five teams per group. We're on round 5 here, doing a round robin for Group C. So this is the final set in this round, or sorry, this stage. After this stage, we are going to see who the bottom teams are from each group, groups A, B, C, D, and there'll be some movement, shifting up, down, as the groups are overall, or the pools are kind of tiered. And then we'll have another round of pool play, group play.
So we're
starting after this.
A full another round of pool play, so all teams play each other again, is that right?
Yes, that's my understanding.
That is wild.
We are a little bit behind schedule, as far as I understand. I mean, I'm just roped in to commentate and
Yeah, I appreciate
channeling
it.
channeling what I know. But as far as I understand, yeah, we're gonna have another entire stage of group play with teams shifted up and down. A few teams from each group or pool, A, B, C, D, and then from the results of that, we'll have our final seeding going into the double elimination bracket for tomorrow.
I think I see it, yeah, because they seeded it just to have like the big boys all in one pool.
Yeah.
So they let one kind of shifty group stage. I see what they did there. So the Metroflex at 11 points has indeed won the pool, although they're playing the last match against Cornographic Content to potentially run the whole thing. RUNSFL is out of games. They've played 4, but they only have 8 points.
Yeah, so I think the points are games won, right?
Right.
So for matches, I mean, Metroflex is 3-0-0.
Yeah, Metroflex
But
is
it's a
definitely won
three-way
this
tie
side.
for you know.
Oh, you're talking about the tiebreaker?
Yeah, talking about the matches. You know, overall matches. You know, the sets really. There's a lot of parity. But when we look at the games won, we have Metroflex with 11, RUNSFL 8, Cornographic Content 6, Space Docking 5, and Baltimore Brawl Remix 2. So this last round could really determine even for Space Docking at 4 could potentially make 2 and then move up. So there's a lot of options here.
The only one who's closed out is RUNSFL. They have played all 4 of their matches, so they got 8 map wins. But Cornographic Content has 6, Space Docking at 5.
Yep.
BB Remix is down at 2 at the moment, but they are in this one as well.
Yeah, you're right. With RUNSFL is the only team that's played 4, so they're set at 8. Space Docking could catch up at 8. Cornographic Content could reach 8 or exceed 8. If either of those teams reach 8, it'll be a tiebreaker between them and RUNSFL for the number 2 slot. I believe 2 teams move up from this group to this pool to the A group or B.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
I really am. Okay, we have our teams lined up. BB Remix is on gold cab, and Space Docking is on the blue cab. Space Docking has been all over the place. Like, they've looked really good at moments, and then, you know, they've been overwhelmed at others. But, like, I like that. I like a team that's, like, got teeth, right? They're dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, their match record right now is 1-1-1. So they've won a set. They, 3-1 or 4-0. They've lost a set, the inverse of that, and then they've tied 2-2 once. So really, despite being in 4th place overall out of the 5 teams, this could be really big for them. If they win out here, they have actually a shot of making it out of Pool C into Pool B, going from 4th place to 2nd in the pool.
No one wins center. Gold looking to stack speeds. That's BB Remix. Well, they tried the squeeze there, but Queen doesn't hit the J. Nice pinch there by Blue.
Oh, Abs. Blue. Yeah, Blue Abs doing work here.
Yeah, Napalm. That's who is that actually? That's a great play throughout this group stage from Blue Abs. Been calling his name repeatedly.
Yeah, no, Napalm is solid, technical, very comfortable in the middle of the air, micro movements. You can see a lot of time just even there. I mean, obviously missed that, but midair above that berry patch step right outside of right gate, just going straight in for the hover. There's a lot of that floating kind of maneuvering. Very comfortable with moderating tap speed. Getting up speed again, right. So I think that's a missed opportunity there for Gold to try to lock him out of that. Whew, barely misses.
Keat really tapping hard, hover transferring everywhere. Tapping into the reserve tanks. Snail stalled out for the moment. Blue recovers.
Good pressure. All three at the time of the blue military pieces were really collapsing around Queen there as a unit. High, left, and right. Textbook. Love it. Need someone outside of blue, Gold Queen here. They have it. Patience.
Nice zoning.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing that Queen could do.
They're looking really zoned in right now.
They look like a carpet on the ceiling. Just nothing but blue warriors.
As Gold in this lockout situation, so yes, you're on last Queen life, but Snail is neutral.
Right.
So it's bad, but you have time
picks
to
off one
set
warrior
things
there.
up. You need drones in the middle of the map
Oof.
to be, or wherever the Queen's going. If it's going to the middle, going to the wrap, you need drones to delay the Queen and warriors from getting to where your Queen's going. A lot of times I think most of the drones will go to wherever the Queen's going.
Yeah.
You know, you need them to spread out and bump warriors and queens where they are currently so that they are delayed and give your Queen time to get with one or two drones to the gate they're trying to get to.
We talked about space docking wanting a sweep here for purposes of seeding. They get their first match.
Yeah. Every game matters for space docking.
Yeah, so they're at 6 map wins. RUNSFL is in the clubhouse at 8. That's who they're trying to catch. Blue opens top, gets a couple warriors out. Gold's fully formed now. And some minor Snail movement.
So Blue retaking mid. Let's see. So they're going to push Snail here. Kind of would expect to see Blue, after this speed tag, really holding mid to get this Snail off the rope. Blue Queen, I think, just wants to park here. They have military advantage. Get this third warrior up, which they do. Really want to see Blue Queen park at mid.
Yeah, Blue Queen right now is content to chase Gold Queen and just erase any sort of gate access that Gold Queen has opened up.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a different look, but working effectively. They're chasing effectively and relying on the warriors to get it off the rope, and they've done so.
Nice
so
sweep there from
props
Napalm.
to Blue for that.
And Blue is off the. Whoa! Okay, let's diagram that one. But see, what I tried was. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is incessant speed denial by Blue.
Yeah, but basically, Blue just tracking and following and erasing absolutely anything Gold even thinks about doing. Barry in the middle. Good job recognizing that, getting out of there.
Yeah, they're invisible to me.
Yeah.
I have like an 0 for record against berries.
Still maintain the map out. Gold Queen finally picks off one warrior, but doesn't get a warrior for it. They're in Snail closeout. 2 warriors can go pinch Gold abs there and close this map out, or the Queen can come do it, but she's been doggedly. Oh, my goodness.
I appreciate how patient Blue Queen is being here. There have been multiple opportunities to, do a slightly harder maneuver, guarantee a kill.
There you go. It pays off right here.
They've been crushing.
Yeah.
And, a few conservative Jays that didn't quite make it, so it went high. And, I'm going to bail. I'm going to just go do the easy thing, cover gates.
You've got an egg. You've got infinite time. I mean.
Yeah, right. You have every advantage right now.
Gold finally getting some Snail move back. And forming center. Good. Where are the blue warriors? There we go. One coming up out of the left. Nice pinch there.
Yep. They did forfeit a lot of snail progress. I kind of missed whether they were not sacking or
They were not
what.
sacking, and
Snacking.
also they weren't. They weren't snacking. I might be hungry, and they just slow to get warriors back up again after that.
Last round, yeah, the stomach starts to speak for us, right?
I hear you.
All right, so blue pivoting the berries here, trying to cash in some of the snail progress. Would have liked to see the berries run a bit sooner instead
Run 'em in the
of trying to
back.
fight it back. But,
Blackberries first.
it's advantage blue. Good pick, Gold Queen. Gold Abs about to get up speed, looking for it. Let's see if they can escort properly here.
There it is.
Great.
And gets a warrior while doing it. Nice.
Let's see what Gold does with this. Checking the queen there, 50-50. Nice kill. Gold checks at the mid. Let's see if Gold can't turn something around
kick
here.
in.
They have a few really solid plays here.
Nice header there from Drone Skulls. Heads in a berry and runs a berry with the same jump. Blue finally drops an egg. It's okay, had 2 to give. Savvy move there from Napalm once again, ducking out of a pinch situation and kills a warrior.
Blue. So I think the main thing for Gold is that they've just not been able to really deny warrior formation for Gold the entire game, despite getting, some solid kills here. Coordinated ones, solo ones. Not really seeing gate denial, drone picking.
2 up for Gold here, 1 for Blue. In danger of being wiped. Napalm again. If I'm Gold, I'm targeting Blue Abs. I need him down, and I need him to not come back up.
Well, honestly, he's vanilla right now, so maybe you're content with that. That's the kind of situation where I'm like, certain players.
Fair
maybe
enough.
I'm okay
yeah.
with you just being vanilla, and you have too much pride to die intentionally. So you can go around slow chasing our speed drones. But absolutely, should he die and look for speed, 100% with you.
Gold off the rope now.
As I say that, it's like, I'm vanilla, and I'll still wreck shop.
Yeah, Napalm been map dominant this entire set. Just really, really good tournament so far for him. All right, Blue with gate control. 5 berries to go. Snail is not yet wet, and the defense is very much there. What's the OBJ doing? Just standing here. What's going on? Looking for a bump on the queen, I guess. That's a little. Just move the objective, right?
Yeah, don't get fancy if you're, especially you're in control here.
Yeah, looking for it again. Look, you can see just chasing the queen. He's going for the bump here. Doesn't even have a berry. Not going for the snail. Picks up a berry. Will he run it? Nope.
It is. Chat's aptly.
Last
rather
berry. You're correct. Thank you.
Recognizing the situation here. So Blue Skulls here, just running away. It's a game of keep away. Yeah, that's.
All right, now I see.
That's
Now
home
we
base.
see.
That's home base.
Okay. Have a chill camp out here.
Didn't recognize. So yeah, you can't sleep in that spot though, because you should be able to stay unless they send multiple drones. You should be able to stay in it. Just go.
Yeah, just hold
bump
to the right.
back. Yeah. Oh, I missed exactly what happened there. I was too busy watching the pineapple.
Yeah, good.
The drone.
Good awareness for blue team. Better than me. Long night map. Nearly goes to famine. Basically does.
It's
What do you
funny.
call that? What do you call it? He's holding the last
Everyone
pair.
complains about famine so much. These long games, and then they put in a famine timer. They say it's too long of a famine timer. It's still a long famine.
Uh-huh.
Make it a shorter famine timer. And then we decide, you know what? We're going to get excited about true famine berries that are stuck where no one can get them, and we're going to be excited about holding the last berry as long as we can to have as close to true famine as possible. You know what? Complain about no new maps, then we get a new map and we don't want to play it. It's part of Killer Queen.
It's part of every game.
Every button is bad. Every cap is bad.
Yeah.
There's always something wrong.
That's part of why I taught myself to hover transfer. When I hear, oh, this button's dropping taps, let me try it. Just transfer up the whole map.
Yeah.
All right, full gate control here for blue. Still got a warrior up. Bump attempt there from gold abs. Again, space docking up 2-0 here, has 7 maps in the group, looking to get to 8 or 9 to pass RUNSFL into second place. Again, we're seeing very diligent queen chores once again from Keith, blue queen. Just whatever gold does, I just slowly, methodically tag it again and let the supremacy of my warriors do their damage. Snail movement's good. It's not awful until it's at that stupid speed gate. That's when it's just like I'm gonna die. Get another speed. Looks like speed. Nope. Vanilla on the left. So 3 up for gold, 2 for the blue team. Queen's going to take this herself. Puts on the Infinity Gauntlet. Clears the snail. Oh. Oh. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Stripes is everywhere. Blue Stripes
Blue
is
Stripes
invincible.
Death wish.
He's
3 in a row.
Someone gave Blue Stripes the gold invincibility star.
Oh my goodness. Go Blue
Potential
Stripes.
pinch right there over left gate. Keith can't convert the quick J, but it doesn't matter when Napalm is there. And once again, just what a beast.
Yeah. So with that win, no matter what happens here on Twilight, they're assured a match win here, which will. Oh, I guess they need.
Yeah, it would be a tie.
There would be a tie with
Right.
RUNSFL. So if they lose Twilight here, they're tied with RUNSFL. Oddly enough, the tiebreaker is even because RUNSFL and Space Docking tied 2-2.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know what the next level of tiebreaker is. RUNSFL is,
Let me
from
see.
a
Okay.
match
All right.
perspective,
Points,
1-1 and
points
2.
is 3 for a win, right? So it's 8, and then the point differential is going to be, so it's -2. I don't know.
I think it'd be the point differential because RUNSFL has 2 ties. They're 1-1 and 2.
Oh, there you
Space
go.
Docking would be
2 and 1. That's going to put them
and
through.
1.
Yeah, that's
So
gonna
I
put them
think
through.
that would put them ahead. But if they win Twilight here, then all of those hypotheticals are out the window, and it's pretty straightforward. It'd be a 9-8 advantage. So this would, with a win here, Space Docking would move to second place from fourth place and end up advancing to Group B for the second round. Gold with a strong initial showing here, though.
Berries flying
aggressive
everywhere.
top berries and
Hot
pretty
air
solid
popcorn
military
popper.
presence here. The Bears are still chugging.
Yeah. They're just flying around the map. I'm getting stressed looking at it.
We are almost entirely symmetrical here. I know which berry I want to be deposited next on blue. That was going to go into it if he didn't kick it. Oh goodness. I'm a
2 to go.
I'm a sucker for berry hive symmetry in close games. Gold really not going down without a fight here,
Not at all.
making it tricky.
3 hive guards for the goal. Oh, lost a queen there. Got caught in the nub.
Oh, very nice bait. Blue skulls.
Gold gets a warrior up. Still has
Blue
center gate.
hive. Blue, pretty solid positioning here on ledge.
That was a free shot. There's another one.
Oh, goodness. Oh, caught sleeping there at the nub. And,
Nice.
oh, what a clear.
Clear. Might get another one.
Oh, goodness. What a bump. And
Yeah.
that may.
How are we still here?
Oh, gold.
Another clear. Gold checks.
It's gonna
Killing
be a kick
people.
in. I'm calling it now. It's going to be a kick in.
2 berries to go for blue.
Oh, boy. Are there any speed drones? We got to watch for the back doors. I don't see any speed drones
blue,
right now.
Blue has both speed gates, so they can get them if they want them. Nice
You
clear.
have time to do that. You just.
Warriors down both
They
sides
can't-
for gold.
Oh, no. Is the blue abs going to. Oh, they go for the weak side low berry to make it 1-1 here. Blue, strictly speaking,
Falling in.
advanced.
Nope.
Almost a kick
And through. You could potentially header one up as well. There we go. We have a drone
Gold just
kicking
adding
him.
chaos theory here.
Yeah.
Kicking 3 berries on their way in.
I don't hate it. Yeah, here's a
Yeah.
header. Header going the wrong way, though.
Oh,
Gold Queen trying to cycle it out.
Oh, it's a kick
And
battle.
then
You got
finally, it
Blue.
goes in.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can have like
Wow.
a drone with a berry, right? And then they miss a berry, but you're literally trying to head it back up into there.
Yeah.
And blue almost does that and then sends it through to the gold side.
Just saw a clip in, what was it, General Strategy maybe, from KQ34 in Chicago just last week, where in the span of 3 seconds, the last 4 berries were posited. 3 by, or like 2 by drones, 1 by kick-in, and as the last drone from the last berry hole is coming out, before they even fully came out, a berry was kicked to them, and they immediately went back into the same hole they were coming out of. It was, I've never seen anything like it, and it felt like we were pretty close to that again here. But alas, we'll have to wait to try to outlive that moment. So this means basically with that win, Space Docking firmly gets seated above RUNSFL at 9 points, since RUNSFL has already played 4 sets. We don't know the results from Metroflex and Cornographic content yet. It's possible that Cornographic content, who had 6 points going into this last round, could tie Space Docking.
Possible. They will have to beat the number 1 team who's already won the group, though. Metroflex has been dominant, winning 11 of 12 maps. So they could make it work, but they're going to have to do it the hard way.
Well, and also, I'm not sure where the head-to-head comes into play, but Cornographic content and Space Docking played in round 1, and Space Docking won that set. So probably, honestly, with that set, we're looking at Space Docking going from 4th to 2nd, which will advance them from Group C to Group B in the second round of pool play. So congrats, Space Docking, for that kind of late surge.
Yeah.
Great showing by Baltimore Brawl Remix. We'll update you all shortly on the results of Metroflex and Cornographic content.
Yeah, we're seeing it right now. Got a queen kill for each side. Only 1 warrior right now on speed. It's surprise, it's Nathan Caston.
Put those two together, and they're going to run. Also, a reminder that these next games are stage 2.
They're looking to fortress over the right gate and get some extra warriors up. They got 2, they got 3 now. Let's see how they address the snail. Queen comes through the wrap. Nathan's right there, almost gets the queen, instead gets picked off.
Great
Nice.
support by Gold Checks there.
Yep, that's Ryan. Is that Ryan? Ryan's gold checks, and Stripes is Mario. Mario got the squeeze with the queen.
If you want to sign up for the Undefeated Championship starting at 6 p.m., be sure to sign up.
Didn't realize we were going to be able to cover this set. I got confused about the 2 cabs. Thought that they might have been playing on the other cab during this, but
They do. Another group is happening on the other cab.
Yeah.
So we get the whole group.
Yeah, no, it's a lot to process. 2 stages of 2 groups.
Oh my goodness, that was. I don't understand what the plan was there for Blue Queen, right in the middle of 2 gold warriors.
Somebody get Dylan Lee a bottle of water.
Good pick there, though.
All right, Blue Queen's on last. That's Charlie. Oh, almost reels it back. Nathan coming through the wrap, looking to get him. Great snail progress here from Gold. Again, Cornographic content does have something to play for here, not just pride. They can get better position. manages to deal with Nathan. Charlie's almost dead there. If that bump doesn't happen, the queen dies. Mario.
Good teamwork there.
Yep. Lots of speed, too. This is dangerous for that gold queen. Potential pinch here. He's ready for it. Will Charlie send it?
You have a life here as blue queen. You're able to push and force the issue there.
Yeah.
But those eggs, you know.
Now they want to get a bump kill on the queen.
Same here. Good denial, though. Gold queen being really conservative there.
Oop. There we go. Having that egg is so big. You see an entirely different blue queen. Snail just deadlocked in the center. Nathan gets picked off again, this time by gold skulls. Is that Sam? Who's that?
This is not my skill set.
No worries. Maybe Victoria. JC is gold checks. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Victoria on gold skulls.
Yeah, got it.
That's what the chat's for, among many other things.
I'm super glad I took notes.
Yeah. You know what? I'm super glad that I just jumped in when Joe said we need a commentator.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
It's been fun.
Yeah, and plus you don't get bumped into a lot when you're up here in the DJ booth.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, the setup is really excellent. You know.
Yeah, shout out to MJ and Heather and the Glitch Bar and all the community here in South Florida for setting this thing up.
For sure. Woo! Good try by Blue Checks on that sour berry bump. Got to go for those. Up your queen out. Would like to see a blue warrior get high inside here.
Yeah,
That's what they're lacking. They're trapped in this kind of basically dust triangle kind of situation.
Yeah, they were tracking out of that. Gold checks, just trying to kill off gold checks, multiple warriors. It just hasn't worked that way.
And very little has changed other than the berry count for quite some time. I think gold queen playing about as conservative as blue queen, despite having an egg, which is totally all well and good. But yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're winning the snail over, like, we can win this eventually, I suppose.
For sure, yeah. It's recently been moving a bit in gold's favor, but it feels largely just kind of neutral.
And there it goes back again. All right, 3 warriors up. Last warrior is checks. That's the squad hunting checks actively again. Good evasive maneuvers and
great pick.
Yeah. Queen desperately trying to get someone to support blue checks. Loses that egg in the process. This is bad, but it's going to be really bad if blue checks goes down. Sorry, gold checks. Good job picking off a warrior there for Alex. Gonna get a pinch here over the gate.
Good hold.
Yep. There's a third warrior, so gold looking good.
Oh!
No.
Goodness.
Where did that guy come from?
See, that's why you don't tap too fast when you're hovering. If you were tapping at like full tap rate, would have shot out.
Gold just peeks out there, and Charlie's waiting for him.
Yeah. Slight miscalculation there.
Lot of gas used in that 6.5-minute day map.
Yeah, some of the sets have been shorter than that.
11-2 for blue queen. That's pretty solid. Mario stripes for blue. Had himself a good set as well. Blue opens top. Gold looking to take the bottom. Doesn't get any snail pressure
berries
over
versus
there.
snail here, so we got early berries for gold. Blue dominating mid at this point. Great bump from the snail rider there to just lock the queen right in.
Meanwhile, the snail rider is like, I'm just on the seat.
I mean, that was paralyzing.
Oh, it was, it was.
When that snail is like a drone's width from getting off the rope, and
Yeah, you literally get
someone's
pinned
trying
there.
to come. Yeah, it's you know,
Nothing
the pincer
worse.
between the drone and the bump stun and the ledge. You know, it's gross. Both the good kind and the bad kind, depending on which side you're on.
So, blue snail progress. It is at the waterfall.
Yeah,
Gold
great.
getting in not too terribly many berries, not 5 only. It's bad
I
position
don't like
there
the fortress there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be rotating. Blue is in a rebuilding state here. They've good thing they have a speed and a vanilla. You get a second vanilla up here. Let's see how they set up over snail. I'm curious.
I'm definitely paying attention to that. And the answer is they don't.
Good pick. So
Yeah, all warriors for
Nathan
blue.
on blue abs coming over top here. It's good to have like an anchor there. Oh, a hover transfer into the queen. Hate to see that.
That puts blue queen on last.
Oh, gold dominating now. So blue with one vanilla warrior remaining. They do have a speed drone in Nathan on blue abs. And they, I think, correctly there prioritize getting him up and get a third up. And don't lose too much snail progress in the process.
No, not really. Although it is still moving the wrong way.
Good stacking in the process.
There
And
we go.
gold not really
Nope.
capitalizing, only
Not-
now with one warrior.
Yeah, they were just bringing the snail back. They didn't get a single berry in that whole exchange. But, as you said before, blue has been running all warriors. Nice.
Excellent timing.
But blue warrior does run all of their warriors from the inside at the snail every time.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Would definitely love to see some outside pressure there. Just makes those pincers more predictable. Like,
Yeah.
where do we want them to go? Fewer 1v1s.
Snail in the cage. Going the other way, though. Nice.
Subtle kick by Nathan before dropping on the queen.
Doesn't even need to be in the screen to get his
Little-
victory.
Adding a little flourish to that close.
2-0. The Metroflex over Cornographic content. Yeah, that's going to lock Cornographic content into that 4 spot, regardless of these next 2 maps.
Yep, at most they get 8 points.
Is that Amorous on gold abs? You are observant. That is indeed Amorous.
So if Cornographic content is able to win the remaining 2, they would not make second or first, but they could potentially stay in this pool because I believe the bottom 2 will move down.
Gotcha.
The question would be between them and RUNSFL at 8 points. So 6 versus 8 points.
RUNSFL, they played. It was 2-2. Yeah, so. Oh, my goodness.
So I don't know what that tiebreak would be because they would both be
Coin
1,
flip.
1, and 2
Death ball for it.
with 8 points. Point difference of
That'd be
0.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what. Yeah, I guess coin flip. There's no other data.
That's a
There's
a
no other
problem.
metrics.
yeah. Metroflex can decide this one for us.
So suddenly now aggressively rooting for Cornographic content just to see what happens.
By the way, shout outs to Cheyenne in the chat from
Root
Houston.
for chaos.
Gold snail progress all the way at the lowest nub. Again, we have a somewhat explicit term for that. What do you guys call it?
Sorry for where?
Here.
The
bottom berry patch.
the
How about that?
Yeah, the berry nub,
Yeah.
like tunnel, dust tunnel, berry patch. Yeah, I think we call it berry patch. Yeah, I mean we use that generally, but in the context of snail. Like JC is particularly keen. We've talked at length about naming conventions and if there's something we can do to make
Make it more standard.
Is it like more semantic? Is it more descriptive and consistent?
As long as your team
you know?
understands what you're saying, that's
Sure.
really all that matters.
Yeah, but
I
there's
had a-
also like communicating to the wider community and whatnot. You know, like how do we talk about these things?
I had a dream of making a Star Wars inspired Killer Queen team
Oh,
where you're just
almost-
like, this is gold leader.
Yeah, No, I mean, thematic. Oh, great tracking. No, I mean, JC's honestly turned me around a bit to, like, consistency, not always the main priority. Sometimes the descriptive, even its themed kind of nature of specific elements to specific maps is.
Gold has a gate
better.
lockout, but speed stripes. That's Mario. Will not die. He's playing
Oh
defense.
my goodness! Blue Queen almost turning that slight tech flub into a queen kill. Barely misses at mid. That would have been a bit of an equalizer.
Did not need to be there. Fighting
Like
over
the
a left
movement.
gate.
Yeah.
All right, Blue Queen's on
Spicy.
last. Getting Warriors up, surrounding the Gold Fortress. This is good. Nice kill up top by Charlie. Trying to push on the Queen. They need a Queen up there to assist with the pressure.
Same thing.
Wow. Mario comes in off the floor and stenches someone in traffic. Now they're going for a bump kill here. Got the bump, didn't get the kill.
Clip? Where's the clip?
Yeah, that one's definitely
Where's the
clipping.
clip?
We're seeing that on Discord later.
We need that chat. The statement.
Yeah, watch out for blue stripes. Mario is on a absolute tear. Good job with the bump clear there from Gold Stripes.
All right, it is
That's Kalen.
sudden death here for Queens.
This is when I really, really hate this map because it's just tag left gate, tag right gate. That's all you can do.
So let's see, we're about, I want to say maybe 10 berries till soft haven. So I think teams are going to start thinking about that.
And surprise, surprise, Mario
I take it back.
gets the win. He's done with this. I'm done with groups.
He's like, don't say it. Don't say soft haven. I refuse. I refuse. My apologies.
Yeah, look at that. 5-2 with a queen kill, 83% uptime. Mario just
holding it down,
punishing people that map. Still a heck of a fight being put up by Cornographic content here.
Definitely, they were in closeout there.
I
think the main adjustment I would say there is that it was a fortress closeout, and until it's really kind of touching the net, I don't think you want to be that tight on it. I think you want to make sure that you have at least some head coverage, someone above to challenge as they try to break in. But really, really close game by Gold.
Nice hover transfer there by Charlie. And that wipes.
Great
no,
early
there's one Gold Warrior. Abs.
Oh, fantastic. Alex with some very tight maneuvering as queen on what is still a fairly nascent map.
I'm trying to bump kill the queen here. Hive guard gets cleared for the blue team, so Cornographic content, Ohio's team looking to run in them berries. Gets one.
So I really like that Alex on Gold Queen took a good bit of time to help support ledge, cycling through, covering their warrior and speed gate. Then once the coast is clear, tagged mid and came back over to their own gates.
Yeah.
And now you look at the gate advantage, and it's strongly Gold, and Gold is tracking Blue Queen and right behind.
Yeah, with an egg.
Yeah, with an egg.
And that's been the run of flow. Thanks. There's another egg.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So and Gold's been up eggs in this set multiple times. So yeah.
And now tracking Blue Queen again. Trying to deny these forms, deny the gates. Just classic Queen description of Queen strategy, but applied to a new map. And I think that there's been a bit of a dearth of that in Twilight thus far.
We're in Twilight.
Gate control in particular.
Yeah.
In a phrase. Oh, very good pick there. These wraps are just brutal. Especially the speed platforms. They're so wide. There's not much. It's not a short stick distance either to get to that ceiling on the edges of the speed platform. So
6 berries to go for gold.
Another
5,
one.
4 for. They're getting in there. Some long maps.
Oh my goodness.
Set.
Gold checks narrowly escaping a few.
Kick in
That kick.
and in.
Oh, it made it.
Now 4 for both teams.
Oh,
Another one comes
gold.
in.
Let's
3.
go gold. 3 out for gold.
Good Hive guarding away from the Hive, too. Gold is just killing drones everywhere.
I want to see Gold Queen come through. Yep. Oh, my goodness. That was so close. Great escape by Blue Stripes. It's a last-minute escape from that clear. Great awareness. It's so hard to watch that wrap. Your head is on a swivel.
Yeah, Gold Queen a little deep to try and Hive guard there. Loses another berry. Blue Skull's trying to kick up a berry.
Gold locked out at this point, so I think really just trying to push for flood
It's
tactics.
another berry, though.
And it's 1-1.
Berry's bouncing around both sides.
Blue has no speed drone, so they can't run the backside.
Missed.
And Gold takes it if they can stay alive here, and wow. Gold not going down without a fight here, taking the last game in the set. Great fight, Gold, throughout the whole entire set. Solid.
So 3-1, Metroflex concludes the group. They win the group stage, but not before dropping a couple of Twilight maps. They had a chance there at the end that just missed the drone, like the jump in. That was a full empty Hive, had cleared all the guards, just didn't make it. But with 14 points, the Metroflex moving on. They finished 4-0 in the set. Space Docking finishes in second, 9 points, 2-1 record. RUNSFL, our hometown heroes here at Fort Lauderdale, gets 8 points, right dead in the center. Cornographic Content gets 7 maps. They're finished 1 and 2, and Baltimore Brawl Remix is going to go into the lower pool for this next play.
Is it 2 teams go up and 2 teams go down from these? My understanding, I think that's the case. So I think we expect Cornographic Content and Baltimore Brawl to go down maybe to D, and then Space Docking and Metroflex go up to B. Maybe 1, don't hold me to that, but.
All right, we're going to hit the button. Let's see. Man, what's going to be next? We're done with Group C.
So depending on the resolution of the up-downs, we should have a new AB, I think, that we'll be running, essentially. I believe.
That sounds right. I need a TO to help me with this next part.
Yeah, we don't want to lead people astray.
Oh, I need a drink. I've been commentating for. Oh my God. I don't want to think about that. Wow. It is 4 p.m. I've been about 8 hours into this nonstop show.
It's 1 p.m. Pacific. I'm like just getting going, just showered, Just going out to see the sun. It's a great afternoon. Yeah, no. This is a much earlier start than usual for me, but, lively. That means there's a lot more day and night and dusk and twilight to go. So ready for it.
And plus it's open 24 hours here at Glitch Bar.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
So we can play games until we literally pass away.
God bless those who can manage.
All right, so we're just waiting on stage to be set, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let the TO handle that. We are at Glitch Bar. It's Hive City Classic 3.
Hive City Classic 3.
Yes, we have. So things have been crazy today. It's 4 p.m. local time, Eastern time. And in about 2 hours, things are going to get even crazier here, if you can imagine it, because we have side tournaments on Armed and Gelatinous, Black Emperor, Galactic Battleground, Switch and Shoot, Nidhogg 2, and they're all happening right there at 6. And we're going to have group stages ongoing or continual. It's going to get even more frantic at that point. So, yeah, buckle up. It's going to be an interesting stream. And potentially we'll have internet.
Yeah, and we also will have, not just one, but 2 more rounds of groups, right? Because there's going to be another AB
I believe so, yeah.
CD. We have 2 cabs, so...
Now, I don't mind the more Killer Queen. I'll actually stay here until my voice runs out. You know, I'm definitely, like, taking notes about Snail Closeout on coming from different directions on Night Map. I'm definitely going to take that to my team back home in Dallas.
Yeah. Y'all don't need it. y'all been wrecking us on Twilight Snail.
My team needs the help. Well, not Twilight Snail. Like you were talking about it.
Yeah, I was talking about Night Snail, but I think similar
concept for sure,
concepts I think can apply elsewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We have been playing Twilight for over a season now, so it's not completely foreign to us.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Dallas overall, you all as a scene seem quite tight in the way that you play together and expectations.
You know,
intuition around the map and stuff. I mean, that's just the sense I get, and I've heard it a few times even just here already from a couple of different people. So
we have a huge scene, and we play a ton. So we have like 12, 13 cabs in DFW area. I work for Free Play. We have 6, and the Free Play Killer Queen League has 65 players in it. So that's 12 teams with some bench players. An upper and a minor league, and that's a lot of a lot of players that are like not that good, right? Like a whole fraternity joined from UT Arlington. So we just have a lot of people in the mixer, getting better, getting familiar with everybody. Everybody knows to watch out for that one guy with the hair.
Different stages of interest and skill level, and experience.
And that just makes for a super healthy scene where people are getting better. People are plateauing, but other players are using those plateaued players to get better, and it's just an endless cycle with all the machines and all the play and all the leagues happening all the time, constantly getting better. Heck, when I walked in the door yesterday, I felt like it was just a normal Friday because, you know, there's Charlie and Nathan and Richard and everybody, Bree and Steven, and like everybody I'm normally seeing on a Friday. Well, here they are again. So, yeah.
Well, I think a healthy thing about having a really helpful, thing about having such a healthy, broad spectrum of players in a league like that, or different tiered leagues, is that not only are you creating opportunities for people of different skill levels to play, but also interest levels and goals and commitment levels. And so you can have people who have played a lot, but they want to play more casually, and they can serve in a more kind of leadership and mentorship role, queening or serving as more of a captain, even a non-queen role for a less competitive, less intensive, less practice, and a less time-intensive team that still people full of motivated people, essentially, right? And that's hard to find when you have like such a small group. I think the competitiveness and the travel tournaments can really dominate. But I think there's a certain, with any different scene or community there's a certain kind of critical mass where you can support those different leagues, different kind of levels of commitment, and then you actually get a mix of experience and skill level, even just because people are choosing different levels of commitment. And that, I think, really builds it kind of diffuses some of the natural toxicity that you can get from just kind of competitiveness oriented
I love that the pop-offs are real in those lower level matches, right? The screaming over the berry, and it doesn't matter that they're not the most ideal strats being run, right? The energy being put forth in these pop-offs and running, and the excitement of a new player learning a new technique, and then they run up to the new player, to the old players, and they're like, I just realized about the hit stun of the queens and whatnot. That energy filters up through the entire scene. So it's just really good to have new players going at it having access to a cab and playing with each other, yeah, it's nothing but good things. Just unless you know you want to get salty about like some pop off that was unearned, but hey, guard the berries better.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for you all that you've been able to create that and sustain that and have had the support from your different venues to be able to continue that work. We, had started trying to do that with CoinOp, another venue in San Francisco before the pandemic, and actually GDC 5, San Francisco's annual major that, as I mentioned earlier, we had to cancel right at the outset of the pandemic. That was initially going to be held across both venues.
Mm-hmm.
And we had, leading up to that, built out like a beginner/intermediate league at CoinOp San Francisco. They have a couple. As like a, parallel to the more competitive league at the Detour, and worked to get both, venues aligned on co-branding and flyers and digital marketing and things. And it was really great to. Oh, Dan? Dan Keefe? I think he's probably at our house. Do you need him now? Oh, do you need his number?
Is that done? Yes. Yeah, but that's like better than that one. That's online.
So anyway, just to finish that thought briefly, just to close that out, it was really great for a while to have those different tiers of intermediate, beginner, advanced kind of league, and let people choose and have people, cross-pollination between those. We saw a different kind of growth opportunity. It sucked that CoinUp ended up having to close during the pandemic, didn't quite make it through, but it's no surprise to me at all that you all in Dallas have figured out a model like that, and that it's led to really great growth and sustainability really for the community. So I hope that we and other scenes are going to find ways to do that, once they can get multiple cabs at venues that will work with them and whatnot.
The good news is the game is simple and it's infectious and it's immortal, right? I mean, it's not immortal in that like 1080p TVs are not immortal, but the game is just as fun as it was the first time you laid eyes on it. And with a game that's that classic, as someone who runs Street Fighter 2 tournaments on a game that's 30 years old, if you got a game that's fun and infectious and easy to teach, then it's immortal, right? So you can always bring in new players. You just have to have a method of getting those new players onto the cab and experience. And you definitely have the resources to teach them how to be, top level players.
Yeah.
I've seen San Francisco players before. You guys are awesome. So it's just a matter of finding the patience to bring the next crop in and find where they are.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a public arcade? Is it a public Killer Queen, or where's Killer Queen played?
Yeah, so the Detour in San Francisco, in the edge of the Castro district. It used to be called Brewcade, and then they expanded, broke down a wall and expanded into kind of tripling the square footage. That's been the home of Killer Queen forever. That was the first place to have it. There are a few other venues now. Emporium, which is a relatively small chain by quantity of locations, but I'm sure you've heard of it in Chicago and in San Francisco, Oakland. There's a couple others. Really beautiful spaces. They go for kind of eccentric, weird, architecturally, historically relevant spaces. They have one in Emporium, San Francisco. If you ever go to San Francisco, it's just great to go see. It's an old theater. I mean, it's like a historic gem converted to this kind of club arcade, kind of situation, stage.
So you're saying you get to play on stage?
Yeah, they do. So we just actually had a newbie tournament Thursday. I couldn't go because I was flying out. But yeah, we just ran a newbie tournament there, which we do every year. put everyone literally up on a stage in
Nice.
this like old classic theater, 100 years old or whatever. There's an Emporium Oakland, much more modern and small space, but still eccentric, historic building still. There's a brewery. It's tough. The Emporiums are so large that it's hard to do something, like, to have them really work with us as
Yeah,
I think maybe
I hear
closely as like the Detour / formerly Brocade or Coin Op, where we developed those relationships and they were supportive of co-branding and whatnot. Emporium, that's not really an option. I think a lot of places in other cities, it's kind of experiences that they have. And
It's tough, yeah. You have to find a niche to be like symbiotic with your venues because they're the ones. It's because if we have these in our garages, then we can't filter new players through. Like the key is what we're seeing around with more people walking in the door, and they're walking right by Killer Queen. And what the heck is going on? There's clearly something going on right there in the center of the arcade, and
and it's up on the TV.
Right, and nobody's over there playing Tekken 5. Nobody, right? But they all see the Killer Queens being played, and that's bringing in new people in, around, and through Killer Queen, and playing these matches and tournaments in public in these venues that bring people in. That's where it's at. Yeah. As cool as it would be to have it in my basement and invite my 9 friends over, like that'll help me for some tech, but it will not get the next generation playing.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to host the Cap for a little bit during the pandemic, which was great. And the first few weeks, maybe even month, like the tech thing was great.
Yeah.
But that actually kind of like wore off pretty quickly, and I focused so much on like just production. Like, what can I do with this? How can I like help figure out how to make production in general of Killer Queen better? That's actually what I spent most of my time with that cab. I mean, the GDC 5 overlay and a lot of camera stuff, OBS things, microphones, microphones on the cabs themselves for player comms, and how to mix that with commentary from commentators and the balances between the different effects and compression and limiting and reverse.
So when we have our biggest of big Killer Queen international tournaments, because we had an international release or whatever, you're clearly running the board.
I mean, I love this stuff. I geek out on it so much. I had a dream for GDC 5 to do this like Hive setup where you have like 4 cabs and they all start streaming and have commentators, but they also send to like a central thing that's like NFL Red Zone, switching between them.
Right.
We got close, but weren't quite ready for that, so we scaled it back and didn't do that for GDC 5. But for GDC 6 last year, we were able to do it. And so we had 4 streams, 4 commentator setups with like a condenser mic, but then we had a central setup where we were running the feeds from all 4 of those in real time, not from the internet, but locally as well. And then, the video mixing and the audio mixing to get the right combination of having commentators with headsets like this, like a higher quality thing that you could switch between those 4 real-time cabs so that you don't have downtime, It's like this set ends, we're going to go over to this set where it's game 4 or game 5 and the significance is this. And you're able to, and that was, I think, the best innovation that we had for GDC 6 that worked out, I think, really well. And excited to keep it going. And I think others are interested in trying similar setups and trying to support folks on that. Salt Lake City, in particular, shout out, is, I think, exploring stuff along these lines. But I think that's going to happen more and more. The downtime's not great. And, even if we keep recordings of all of the individual cabs, having, for the live experience, watching, like, what's one thing I can just put on during the day when I'm not at the tournament and like get a really engaging, exciting experience, and you can see a couple games from this team, a couple games from this set, and
you
it's
just need
all
a director.
significant,
Like that's the hard part would be like the staffing,
the production,
you need to get that one up.
Yeah, for sure. So I hope to improve some of that this time around, but all what you're saying about the growth and everything, having the cabs are great privately. There's things that we can do to help grow the scene. The tech is cool, but like having private cab access, I think, really can help grow, not by bringing people to your private cab, but in learning more about kind of production stuff that we can make better and having constant access.
That's one thing that I have seen that's unique, at least from my arcade career in Killer Queen, is like the level of support from players community-wide and like Hive Mind is player created. Abby's
Yeah,
here.
props to Abby, always,
Like there's no
and everyone else, but
yeah, but
especially
there's
Abby.
no equivalent to that in any other game I've ever streamed, right? Like I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing Street Fighter 2 and 3 and pinball and whatnot. Pinball has a pretty robust scene, but they have their own challenges when they have to physical stream something.
Yeah. I talked to Nick Davis a lot about that.
Yeah, but Killer Queen, like with the stats and all the tech that you have out there and the way it's laid out and the national Discord and people like the chat who've been helping us with like the little things.
Yeah.
Player support is unlike any other scene when it comes to Killer Queen.
100%. And I think a lot of people tuning in on Twitch who have no idea about this game, and they see this overlay or another overlay or whatever. They have no idea that none of this comes from out of the box.
Yeah, no.
This is all built from people
right
who
here
just
is
love this game.
Yeah, they didn't program any of this. In fact, it's not on the screen on the arcade cab. If you haven't actually played Killer Queen before, it's phenomenal and it looks amazing. It looks like it belongs, and I would
all
argue
you see
it
is
does.
like this part of the screen, just the game part.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the simplicity of that is part of the appeal, right?
Yeah,
I don't have to
certainly.
overwhelm
Elegance,
a player
absolutely.
with stats, but like the fact that we have this once you start growing as a player or continue to grow, so good. How are you guys on? Do you guys stat track a lot? Are you looking at advanced stats at all, or you're more into the technical aspect?
Not really. I think I think our main focuses are on community growth and support and production, I would say. So supporting adjacent scenes, supporting the West Coast, supporting player growth in our local community, and I in particular focusing a lot on, production for our events and sharing and growing production ideas in general for Killer Queen, trying to make sure that they're accessible to a broad audience and anyone who wants to contribute, not being gatekeepers of any particular kind of design or direction. So I'm passionate about that from the production side. I think others in the scene, like Jess, is very, very community oriented and is driving a lot of our initiatives there and working with helping other scenes to get started and grow and collaborate. It's, that's I think more of our focus. The stats stuff is excellent, and I, from a production perspective, am very invested in the stats. But we're not. We don't even have our Hive Mind boxes hooked up most of the time. Just
I don't even run them. QR code's just fine. Like, in fact, I think it's better because everybody has an ability since the pandemic to scan a QR code and access it on the phone, where it's intimidating to be like, "What's this box?" and then try and explain it. Suddenly, you're doing something more complicated for new players. But I put it in front of you that the stream can't see it. But this is the entire Season 6 stats from the Free Play Killer Queen League.
Oh, awesome.
I have multiple statisticians just like typing down everything for us, and we're trying to get things like our OWE here, the Offensive Warrior Efficiency. It's your number of military kills divided by your number of military deaths plus 1, so your lives. Just trying to find an advanced stat to see, at least offensively, if we can sort of figure out who's better than who's playing well, what good stats look like.
Yeah.
Because, if depending on what objective you're running or your team composition, your stats could be wildly different. You know.
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah. But,
and
we've been working on it.
That's the trick with the quantitative data is, having those kinds of qualifications, but we're working in such a dearth of it generally that this kind of thing is amazing.
Yeah, but you have access to this. Here. You have access to it all.
A2. You go up here to ACC3. Oh, perfect. Then it's A2.
So beyond
Yeah. Oh, so we're ready to go. Can I get a Diet Coke and a water? Absolutely. And whatever D-Ray wants, if you want to keep going.
I think I'm going to be playing, so I need to take a break. Yeah, but just to wrap really quick, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Really pleasure chatting, and I think it's really good to talk about new players coming in, what we can do there, and also just want to reiterate that supporting ways for experienced players to have different options for engaging as they change maybe their relationship with the game. I think that's equally important, and what you all are doing in Dallas is really great for that.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It was a
Good
pleasure.
luck. Good luck today, D-Ray.
Pleasure hanging. You too.
Yeah, you too. All right, so we're going to cancel this. Going to turn off the stream right now and then reset it.
We all know what it means.
So we're going to be back in just a second. We're just breaking the recording up.
Back on deck.